Hit 10.
Comedy. Comedy. Welcome to Denver over 80 Comedy. So this is on the YouTube stream. Should I be sharing the YouTube stream?
I honestly am not. I don't know.
The YouTube keeps popping up. Is that what he wants me to share? Hey Wally, should I share the YouTube or the Facebook?
Facebook.
I don't see the Facebook. I don't see you.
Because I got it right. I'm writing it right now.
Okay.
That's all right. If you need to start down there to share it, I could start here alone.
Yeah.
I could start right on this camera alone.
Spot on, Jay. Direct head on.
I'm ready to be live on TV, baby.
Head on.
I'm ready to be live on TV, baby.
Live.
Want to be live on TV, baby? Want to go live on TV, baby? Oh, we're getting close, right?
Yeah.
5. Is that right?
Very close.
Tell me when I'm live on TV, baby.
I'm still squatting to share this.
Very close.
I know. Can I share it on Facebook yet?
You're good. And I can feel it too. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good for you. I said, welcome to the Jaguar Morning Show. It's me. My name is J.A.G.U.A.R. What we're doing today, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to get crazy. Okay, we're going to get wild. As you know, this is the Jaguar format. This right here is the Jaguar format. That begins with a 30-minute workout. A 30-minute workout. That's followed by 1 hour news, sports, weather, traffic. We call it infotainment. We're also going to bring you a lot of stuff. 30 minutes of Wake Up with Jay. That's at the very end. We have 2 hours of live TV coming at you. My name is J.A.G.U.A.R. Andy Juett's going to be here in just a minute. He's working with our IT team right now. That's okay. This is, her name is Gertrude, I believe, and she's going to be leading us through a little bit of a workout today. Andy just appears
Gertie, I just popped up.
Oh
His
my
name is
gosh,
up and live.
Gertie!
It's the Jaguar Morning Show. Sorry to leave you hanging, Jay. We're here with Gertie. I've got a rush of blood to the head like the Coldplay thing. Hopefully I won't pass out.
Yeah.
She's in a hot glue gun bedazzled yellow mustard dream suit today.
Ooh, it's a little slow march.
So yeah, you're in the first segment with us. It's a 30-minute workout, and boy, Jay has cut together a doozy for you, everybody.
You're gonna love it. America, Denver specifically, you are really in for a treat right now.
Oh,
because Gertrude's gonna show us what's up. Oh man, look at her. Look at those curls.
Now, if you are watching us on Facebook Live or on YouTube, feel free to comment it up. I do have the feed running now, so everything's great. Technically, we're in tip-top shape. Little Marjorie is in a sweet mustard outfit.
That's right. She looks beautiful. She's so strong and fit. I decided the wheel well for me and Andy's fitness level is very fit older people.
That's right, Jay. We're going to be trying to get our best 75-year-old bodies. And Marjorie and the gang are going to lead us down that path. We got to say welcome and hello to Joel and Ron. Thank you for watching, and Wally.
That is right, Joel and Ron. I'm confused. Is this lady's hands, are they chained?
Oh, I just
to her waist? What is happening here?
That's nice. I don't know, but here's one thing I want you guys to remember. Time in, time out, no matter what workout we're doing, right? Sometimes we have a serious aerobic exercise. Last show we had a geriatric seated leg lift exercise. One thing in common, all releasing the pubis, Jay. That's right. Never going to change. Look at how these ladies release the pubis.
And the thing is, there's a lot of different types of pubises on a lot of different types of people. You know, there's my pubis, Andy's pubis, there's Gertrude's pubis right here, Cynthia's pubis right over here. There's just, and all of them require different levels of maintenance, like different types of cars.
That's right, Jay. Everyone's pubis is beautiful, everyone's pubis is different. So, know your pubis. That's just basic stuff. KYP. And we're going to be getting some merch out there with some KYP messaging because you have to know your pubis.
That's right. And let's say your mailman walks up and you're confused as to what you should talk to him about. Just mention your pubis. See what he has to say about the whole thing. Oh, God, this feels so good.
Now, this feels like I'm getting stirred up like a little bit of pancake batter and the whisk is jiggling my insides around.
This is the perfect level of workout for me today, Andy.
Oh.
Let me tell you that much. It's just, and then we just, yes, what are we doing here? We're just,
like,
it's just
demon
movement.
training.
It's not strength, it's not aerobic, it's just move. They're at that age where just moving your legs is
moving your
enough.
body's a win.
They're like, you're doing great. Just get up in the day and just don't sit all day long. Just move at all.
And if you're watching this on your smartphone while you're walking at the mall, which you probably are, just don't be afraid to go from a mall walk to a full mall Macarena. Let the other people see you dance.
What is the motion, the grooving? It's all random.
Yeah, like she just keeps switching it up, and I honestly...
Andy, does it look like I'm making out with myself?
I hope so. This is like a flash dance. Like, this is emotional.
She's a maniac, a maniac.
Welcome to Sarah June. Thank you for joining.
Sarah June.
Okay, great outfits on the ladies. She said, you're right, Sarah June. They are wearing incredible Versace mustard color.
That's right, that's right. We're getting fit for Versace, that's right.
We are brand loyal. We are Versace people. We will not do the correct direction at all.
But we're trying. And the thing is, you got to give us credit for trying. This is live TV, okay?
Yeah, and if you're there with your grandmother and her pubis needs to be released, tell her to get off her fanny and work that pubis.
That's right. In fact, go ahead and call your grandmother right now and say to her, Grandma, how's the pubis? I was watching Jaguar this morning, and it just got me thinking. I just want to know how you're doing today vis-a-vis a pubis.
Yeah, and vis-a-vis a pubis, we're really stretching it out.
You know, vis-a-vis a pubis, I think you know what I'm talking about.
Vis-a-vis a
pubis. Wally knows. I'm getting a thumbs up from Wally that Wally does know that what we're talking about here.
That's right.
As does Sarah June. Sarah June, obviously, viewer since the beginning. That could be you if you just go.
Yeah, and if you'd like to Postmates us any food, it's 700 Calamath. Make sure to denote that it's for Andy and Jay.
Yeah.
700 Calamath is the place to Postmates us food, coffee, treats. Anything your heart could desire for us to have.
That is right, and I tell you what, we're going to talk about this in news, but it is National Burrito Day, hint, hint. So now we're talking, Andy. Now we're doing it.
Now, I like this. Now, this is fun because you can see they just got a few bottles of water to add a little extra weight. And, right now.
Wait, she's doing the Pee Wee Herman. I got lost.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, she's not going for it. I don't know what she's doing.
She's just doing the da-da-na-na and not the da-da-na-na-na.
I feel like this video that I just ripped right from the internet is cut into weird ways, and it's not allowing me to get the full workout.
Welcome to Johnny. Thank you for watching, Johnny. There's just an incredible amount. This vid is Uma Thurman's inspiration for the bride from Kill Bill, I've heard. That's a nice comment, Johnny. I do think that has that resemblance, that the Quentin Tarantino iconic look that...
Oh, from Kill Bill?
Yes, that's what they're saying.
This is Uma Thurman in 10 years or so.
That's actually, Uma Thurman's grandmother.
What is this move? They're like, just move, old people. Doesn't matter what you're doing, just stand up.
You're not getting a lot of leg today on the camera, but the main thing is that you can see our pubis is getting enough workout.
Yes, I mean, we remain focused on the areas that deserve the most attention. And vis-a-vis the pubis.
Vis-a-vis the pubis, viva la pubis.
Viva la pubis, vis-a-vis the pubis.
Also, KYP, know your pubis, that's basic. But here we go, stick with Cheryl, stick with Marjorie. You know, whatever feels good.
This is what they call
acapella, so we don't have to pay for the licensing.
We're not selling it, we're just saying that it exists. As I understand the rules.
Oh, God. Wait. Yeah, keep the pubis, Discipline.
Yeah, get in here! Get in here on the pubis! Get in here on the pubis!
Discipline pubis!
Get in here on the pubis! Get in here on the pubis!
Ah!
Oh, breathe it out!
Ah!
Breathe it out!
Ah!
Breathe.
Ah!
Breathe it out.
Ah!
Breathe.
Oh wait, where's my pubis cam? There it is. Ah!
Boom.
Oh, you gotta stretch and show that pubis.
Wow.
You gotta show that pubis.
People were saying, we heard what you said. We were like, oh, you want more pubis talk. We got you. Episode -6 002.
Yeah, that's right. You're in episode -2 or something like that. We don't really know. It doesn't matter. What really matters is that you're seeing us release the pubis live on television. Right behind us, you'll see Marjorie. There's Jay's pubis. Any of the pubises that you're seeing, you're going to want to get in on there on a spiritual level and become that pubis. You're going to KYP, know that pubis. And now, watch what they're doing. They're doing this. Oh, yeah.
What are we doing here?
This is like a snake coil elbow hug.
This lady's doing Black Snake Moan over here.
Into you're getting murdered by Robert Wagner.
Oh no! This is called Beg for Your Life. Please.
Oh yeah, this is Don't Throw Me Off the Boat, Christopher
Please
Walken.
don't throw me from the train. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, only throw Mama.
Yeah. Ooh, don't please. I just want some more candy, Governor.
Ooh. I like how they like squeeze the pubis on this. Look at how the knees are locked at the pubis.
Watch how I squeeze the pubis.
Oh, look at that
See how
squeeze.
You see it is a full pubic contraction.
Look at that squeeze,
Oh,
Jay.
look at this.
Okay, now this is it. This is where Jay, back to Jay's point of basically just doing very little movements counts as workout when you're 75.
When you're 75, standing up in the morning's half the battle.
I have trouble standing up now, so I can't wait to look forward to really struggling.
I don't think it's really going to affect me. I don't think I need to worry about
Well,
what
you
life
are
is
sort
going to
of
be like at 70. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jay is a genetically altered organism, so he's got a leg up on us.
I got a lot of bug in me.
Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of bug. He's got a mantis. He's got a walking stick.
That is right. Now watch. You see this exercise. This is a good example of what a pubis-centric workout could bring. You'll notice that left pubis, and then it comes in. It's a right pubis right here, and then left, and then it's what it's doing is it's twisting the pubis.
Oh yeah. Now if you go to this pubis cam, can we pan up a little bit so we get that full pubis?
Oh yeah, because the pubis, as
Thank you so much. There we go. Jay, do you have any comments about my pubis as you look at it?
I just feel like we're here for Denver. We're waking you right up. Denver, all over the whole metroplex here is very pubis focused.
Know your pubis.
Know your pubis. Know yourself.
And Jay, I would say that your pubis looks incredibly released this afternoon.
It doesn't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? See, watch what I'm able to do with the workouts that I've been doing. A lot of people, this isn't going to move like that. You know?
Yeah, and if you're just getting to know us, if you've never seen the show, this is the Jaguar Morning Show. It's coming to you at 1 in the afternoon today. A new time. Oh wow, this is.
Wait.
Hold on, I gotta slow down. I'm getting winded.
Yeah.
But, we're in segment 1. The segment 1 of the Jaguar Morning Show, which is a 2-hour show, guys. You're just at the tip of the 2-hour show. We're talking pubises. We're doing workouts with Marjorie. This is the 30-minute workout segment. Then we're going to go to an hour of news, weather, traffic, sports, religion, crime, astrology, movies.
Awards announcements.
And awards announcements
with
our friend Alan from Dink. And it's going to be unbelievable, guys. It's just going to be a crazy show. So thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, you're here.
If you'd like
We're
to comment,
panning up my body right now. Denver, there's a lot of different ways to wake up. And one of the best is just pure, raw Jaguar sexual energy. And that's what we bring to you. We're going to give you the whole package today. We're not going to leave anything on the table. You're in the middle of that Jaguar workout.
That's right. And because it's pubis oriented, you're going to feel fresh.
Don't question.
Do you want that?
Do you want that, or do you just want to be filthy and disgusting?
You're gonna feel renewed. You're gonna have cathartic water syndrome. You're gonna feel like you've been dipped in something and now you're different. You're gonna feel like you've been gone to space and come back. You're gonna feel like you've been submerged in the Laurentian abyss.
That's right. This is what Buzz Aldrin feels like every single day when he wakes up. Buzz Aldrin, as you know, introduced the Jaguar format to NASA in 1961.
Honestly, Jay, I want to talk about Buzz Aldrin some more. But I'm trying to figure out, do they just decide, like, these are workouts? Like, this just is such random body movement to me.
That's true. It would. I mean, the thing is, think about it like this. We could invent a workout.
No, that's it. We should put out a workout tape. And in fact, we do every Tuesday and Thursday right here on Denver Open Media 57. Or if you're watching on the Sexpot Comedy Facebook or YouTube stream, thank you. Or the DOM stream, thank you.
That's right. It's everywhere right now. Everywhere that you want us, we are for you.
We're trying to reach out to you. Do you feel it?
Yeah, we want to. This is a two-way street. For a lot of people, television is a one-way street. That was. I wish I'd been paying closer attention. You know what I mean? When you see a real professional level pubis. You want to pay attention. It's something to strive for.
I don't really understand. See, now here you're going to want to lock those hips and lock those legs on the ground. Continue that movement. Swivel, but keep that hip tight.
Oh, yeah. Hip tight.
Keep those hips tight.
You want to keep them hips tight. Oh, this is a fun one. Look at this. Look at this. We are doing it, America.
Yeah, shimmy your hips.
Oh, they're not there. See,
Oh, it's like
funny,
a little mini rocket thing?
Yeah, look
Yeah.
how high they're able to
Now,
get.
if you're working out at home with an older person with you and they're still able to eat their bowl of soup, just let them eat their soup.
Yeah.
They don't need to work out. They're probably pretty old.
But look at the way she's able. She rocks that pubis. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's like a ship on the ocean.
Tippy toe pubis. You know what I'm saying?
And then I like her. I
Yeah.
cannot. See, she has so much more dexterity than me, and that's what's so amazing about Gertrude. Is she is even at this, she's young
Gertie.
at heart, and that's what's been
Oh yeah. Now we got like some mini Charleston things happening. Oh wait, they're using that whole space. We gotta get around. We gotta use the whole space. Oh, now we're back. They like to get back into that walk like an Egyptian hip movement. Now, if you talk about thigh gap, look at these ladies.
Yes.
I mean, that is an unbelievable look.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you work the pubis for 75 years.
Without fail. These ladies have been doing exercises like this since years before we were born, okay? And it shows.
That's right. I mean, I have a smoothie every morning. I try to, like, you know, do a elliptical, but when I do a Jaguar morning show, I know I won't need anything for the whole week because I get filled up like the Holy Spirit with the Lord with the Jaguar.
Yeah, we're a little Tesla car, and we're pulling up and we're plugging ourselves in every Tuesday and Thursday for you, and we charge you up. You charge us up. We're a perfect system, like one of those water drinking ducks.
You're the clownfish and he's the sea anemone, and you're the remora and he's the shark, and I'm your father.
That is right. And between us all, we make we form an ocean, and directly above our heads, giant garbage flow. And that's what we're here to tell you about. That's
now,
what
if you
this
want to
show.
sing Chattanooga Choo Choo or your favorite show tune with this, feel free.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever's going on at your house, we can't actually hear you. Now, if you do want to interact with us, head over to the Sexpot Comedy stream, head over to the Sexpot Comedy Facebook Live, and we'll be sure to chat you up, everybody.
That's right.
Right now, it's just Sarah June just really getting loose with it.
she's these ladies right now. You can't. I don't know if you can hear it on the video. They are just dancing to J.A.G.U.A.R right now.
Oh,
that is what is playing. So you know, if you're able to get that sound out, you know, really just sort of soak it up. That's classic country. Okay?
Yeah, that's old school country. That's back road country.
Playing a gut bucket country. You understand?
Out in the woods.
That is right. Just straight came down the Mississippi River. You understand? It took a stop off in Mississippi, took a stop off in Tennessee, and by the time it got down there, it was just this moving. It was just this loosey-goosey thing. Just a beautiful thing once it was down there.
Now, what are they doing now? We're doing a little toe
Oh,
tap.
a little toe.
Oh. Now, if you are doing this at home and having as good of a time as us, Jessica, welcome to the show. Thank you for watching. Please.
We can't do it without you.
We can't do it without you, Jessica. Good Lord. And the creek don't rise. Everybody share the show on Facebook and
Get it out there.
Twitter and Instagram, by the way. Share our live stream so people can understand about the Jaguar.
That is right. And as you know, Jaguar, we're only in segment 1. This is the 30-minute live workout from the DOM studio. It's 700 calories. Some burritos over here, but from there,
Their motions don't last more than 5 seconds. So
yeah, I don't know how
we're doing the best we can to keep up, guys. Sorry, this is a little bit of a. Wait, now we're back in this.
See, this is
Carlton.
if you were younger, but
Yeah.
for them it's a full blown.
It's a mini George Gershwin.
That is right. They're swinging it out, and they're just having fun with it, though, Andy. I don't know how they all know these moves because she can't possibly be explaining them to them.
Well, when you play bridge with a group of gals long enough, you have an unwritten language.
That is right.
You have an unspoken bond where you can just sort of feel what you're supposed to do.
What's your bid, Gertrude? Probably. You're crazy, and they go straight from heart to mind.
I bet Gertie had a dirty 30. You know what I'm saying?
She's right through to her dirty 71.
Wow. And here's the thing. One thing we can learn from Gertie and the gals today is, and we have another bonus workout right after this, you're not going to want to miss. It's something that's been requested for a while, and it's very exciting. But what you can see from this is, get out to the craft store, make your own leotard. This thing is unbelievable.
That is right.
That's
You're
like-
going to want it form-fit fitting. You're gonna want to show off all sort of the nooks and crannies, the way me and Andy work.
Yeah, I like the way that their fabric is cut because it shows a nice wide set pubis.
It does. That's just it's the most important part of the human anatomy. People forget that. They're too focused on the heart and the mind. And I think it's sad. Oh, we do a little square thing. Oh, right. They call this the rap dance. Tone Loc is playing right now in their studio. And then the Thriller.
Wait, why are they now they're back to like Jets and Sharks, like walking on the boardwalk and stuff?
Man, you would have to like watch this video 4 or 5 times and be like, I think I got it down. Now let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. She's doing this. Okay, and then up and then side. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's so erratic. It's almost like rude. What's up, Tim? Thank you for joining the show. If you're enjoying our workout, if you want more people to know about the Jaguar Morning Show, please share it across the internet.
Social media is going to eat this up. You want followers? Share it. You
like
want
the views,
share it.
Gary.
That is right. Without you, Gary, we're nothing.
Put up an emoji and say, look at these clowns.
Yeah, put up the heart eye emoji.
Plate of spaghetti.
That is right. Well, see, I would think this lady's emotions were all sporadic, except for somehow the other ladies know what they are.
This is like a mini luau situation, but it's just like terrible.
See, yeah, you put them in coconut bras, we have a whole different show.
Melikaliki-laka, Jay. I would love to stretch out my pubis on the beaches of Hawaii.
My main experience with Hawaii is just the Saved by the Bell mini marathon, but other than that, I know nothing.
God, this isn't exhausting.
I know, remember earlier when I was like, oh, it's for ladies in their 70s, this is going to be a no-brainer.
Well, and here's comes an easy start cool down.
We are in their cool down.
We're in their cool down. We've got one little cool down, and then it's about to get picked up again. So you think you're off the hook?
What is this?
False. What is this?
Ooh, then you go down.
You go, ooh, yeah. And then I go, ooh, Dada, where's the little coin pouch?
Beverly. Beverly, you look so great. Beverly.
Frankie, Beverly, and Maze.
Thank you, Beverly. Thank you so much, Beverly.
Marjorie, you looking good.
Yeah, Marjorie and Beverly, thank you for doing this workout.
Thank you for releasing our pubis.
Oh, where are we at now?
Oh, now we gotta shake those.
To the sunrise.
Oh yeah, we're just waking up.
Waking up, Denver. That
sun will be up in a couple hours. By the way, yeah, the sun will be up in a little bit. We're gonna have a live traffic cam for you in a little bit. Oh yeah, reach for the stars.
Reach for the stars, even if you miss.
Reach for the stars. Even if you miss, you'll end up at
right smack dab on the moon.
So you can make a tree house.
Look at this. Look. Wow. Stretch it out. Oh, not stretch. Oh, and then just bring it back. Get sassy with the Beverly.
Stick with it. Oh, bring it down.
See,
now shimmy.
Shimmy, yeah. So that she has
now
to shake.
Swing like a tan wind, Mr. Chicken Bear.
Oh, Beverly, you tan wind.
This is called the 70s elephant poach.
Yep, get it you want to get it swinging in a circle like a helicopter.
Oh,
that's what you're trying to do.
Get those double trunks.
Like a helicopter, like a helicopter.
Now, one thing to remember is when they stop the exercises, you're going to want to, the tiebreaker is foul me and Jay. We know what we're doing.
If you want to be fit,
we know what to do.
100% pubis engagement, that's us. That's what we're bringing you, okay?
We know what to do.
I know exactly what to do in a very real sense. Oh, it's time to check our pulse.
It's time to check our pulse. We do this every week. You've got to check our pulse every show, guys. So we're going to show you a helpful chart. It never gets old. People want it. They say, when are we going to check our pulse?
Yeah.
It's always at this time. We're at about 22 after the hour. You're almost into the second segment, which will be news. We've got so many things in the newsroom for you. But right now, really take an extra breath and figure out, am I breathing through my pubis?
Yeah, in through the nose, down through the pubis, out through the mouth. Now just take a look at this handy chart. It's going to tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, if you're 40 years old and you're getting 126 beats per minute, you're probably at risk for some sort of cardiac embolism.
That thing is probably going to blow out. All right, you are a tire on the highway with 2 nails in it. Probably just head on down to the old ER right away. We were just looking out for your safety.
Yeah, we're just trying to help you out. It's nothing personal. Now here's the treatment. Holding back. Now we're we're back with a little bit of our friend Billy.
And I'm gonna get angry with it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna make this what I want it to be.
Now this is like the nice, like when you're warming up for Street Fighter, like back and forth stuff.
That's right. As soon as this show's over, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna beat up a car. And I'm gonna destroy that car.
Oh,
Ooh, just my hands and my
For those of you who
feet.
have not seen Jay beat up a car, I gotta tell you, it is fantastic.
Man, they're really punching fast. They're punching so much faster than me.
Yeah, Billy. Yeah, Billy.
Dang,
yeah, Billy. Yeah, Billy. Oh, wait, I need to go across.
Let's go. Work it.
I can't keep up anyway, so even if I were to get it right on, it wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Oh, Billy. Hey,
So maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day your stepdad gets clocked in the face.
That's right. That's right. I'm coming for you, Bill.
Hey, stepdad, do your
man.
job.
Listen, man, I don't care if you're banging my mom. You understand, Bill. All right, what are we doing here?
Oh, Matt Pollock says after the show's over, he's going to beat up a car. Thank you, Matt, for that feedback.
That's right. You're going to want to get out there. Any car will do. Just get out there and you just kick it and punch it. Kick it and punch it till it's destroyed. You're going to get bonus points for that.
Oh, welcome, Tony. There's so many people joining us online. Thank you, online family. You're in the middle of a Billy Blanks hot set.
That's right. Really, he leaves it all out there. He's going to really get us sweating today. We're going to sweat right good.
Now, you can see how weak my left punch is, okay? And the right one, you can just boom,
Boom, boom, boom.
That left one, though, looks like a little wounded baby.
That's right. He's always been weak on the left side. Weak on the left side. It goes right.
Yeah, so that reminds us, if you want to be ambidextrous, just do everything on the opposite side for a full year. You're going to have an identity crisis, but you'll be able to do stuff. In
Make
strange fashion.
2018 the year that you change the whole script up. You say, you know what? And I remember 2018. That's the year I decided I was left-handed.
That's right, and I've decided that I'm going to remove my left hand and try and only operate with one hand.
I'm not sure where we're going, Billy. Is his name Billy Tybo Williams? What's his name?
His name's Billy Blanks.
Billy Blanks. Wow, look how fast he punches. Gosh, wow.
Billy is, dude,
Oh,
he's
there we
still
go.
stacked. I feel like he's bigger than he was.
Yeah.
Like, he has like more to prove now, so he's like roided out or something.
That's exactly it. That's going to be like 99% of it.
Like when VHS and DVD were king, Billy was like nailing it, and now it's a little bit like, he's in the same studio that we are, basically.
Yes, he goes to the studio at DOM, I think, every 2 years.
I have to be honest, our studio is nicer than Billy Blanks' studio.
Yeah, it's so much greener.
Oh, so
Although it does like we're just here.
you guys don't know. Hey, they don't reveal these.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, don't reveal these Hollywood secrets. Hey, and thank you so much. The J.A.G.U.A.R community is on the internet saying, hey, Maddie, hey, Sarah, hey, Tony, hey, Jeff. And they're just having a community talk on the internet. So if you'd like to interact with some new like-minded friends, please head over to our stream and really get to know someone.
That's right. There's a lot of people
Say hi
sending
to
emojis
Joel.
out, thumbs ups out there.
Yeah,
they're
right.
having a good time. They're making it their own. They're taking the J.A.G.U.A.R format and they're owning it.
That's right. I think I might pass out, Jay.
Me too. I'm definitely going to be passing out here pretty soon. That's all right, though.
That's okay.
It's nothing to worry about.
Oh, it feels good. I'll tell you that much. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. We're back?
Push. To my stepdad, to the world, to the government, to taxes, to my stepdad, to the world, to the government, to taxes, my stepdad, and the world, and the government, and the taxes, and stepdads.
And the step. And the government and my taxes. Guys, it is April 15th coming up. You gotta remember to get those returns in. Unless you want to stay off the grid, in which case, don't do anything.
That's right.
Wait.
I'm back. Okay.
Oh, wait. Jay had a little bit of an emotional sojourn.
I was thinking about Texas, and I was thinking about stepdads, and I was thinking about America, and I just got, it got overwhelming.
The people on the internet are punching their stepdads, it sounds like. Thank you so much for punching your stepdad.
If you don't have a stepdad, you don't know what's up, figure it out, man. Just encourage your parents to get divorced and your mom to get remarried, and you will be right there with us. You're going to have to. Boom, 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 boom. This is how I'm
doing the half step, and I shouldn't be just...
Boom, bop. It's all in the back foot. All your main punch is going to come from the back foot.
Oh, thank you, Jay. This incredible tutorial. I can't punch it all.
Boom.
Everybody clear?
I'm going to jab, 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 jab. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Oh.
Boom. He's looking like ball bullying me right now. Boom, boom.
Ball from Istanbul. Bull.
Boom, boom,
His
boom.
name is Billy Blanks.
Boom, boom, boom.
If you thought you couldn't do double punches, you were wrong.
Yeah, it's and I just jab. I'm keeping my opponent at a little distance. I got the reach on my opponent, keeping him at a distance. And then I'm gonna bring in the haymaker. I'm gonna bring in the haymaker on him. This is how I bring it. I let him go. I like to telegraph it. It's coming, and I keep him away, and then I come in.
Now he's doing just like
pump.
pump. Now this is a full pubis pump to the finish line. Do a full pubis pump to the finish line. Pump that pubis. Pump that pubis.
Pump it, pump that pubis. Pump it.
We're almost to the news, weather, and traffic segment, you guys. It's almost the end of segment 1, Jaguar morning show in the afternoons on Denver Open Media 57. If you're watching us on CenturyLink, let us know that. We don't know. Where's my CenturyLink heads at?
Yeah, where my CL links at?
Yeah, where's my CenturyLink brand loyalists at? Head on over to the stream and let us know.
I call them grain fingers, you understand? And that's
Yeah.
what we're looking for. That's okay. You get a much higher bit rate.
Yeah, you get a coin and a bit.
One coin, one bit. If we're gonna go Ethereum on it.
Here's the deal. It's about to be the second segment. If you're about to black out, have yourself a drink of water.
Or Monster energy drink.
Sit down, have a... Oh, wait. Now, what are we doing? We're doing the Popeye punching bag.
Yeah, we're doing the Arsenio.
We're doing Arsenio Popeye punching bag.
I shouldn't be jumping. I'm making it worse.
Wait a minute. He's doing like a rhythmic step, too. This is very difficult.
Well, we don't have the shoes for it. Look at his shoes, man. My shoes are so plain. Look at how many colors are on his shoes, Andy.
I love it.
We have nothing. We don't have that kind of equipment. We don't have that.
Don't say we have nothing, Jay.
No, we have good shoes, but
each other.
we have each other in the Jaguar format. You are here too. All right, we'll get in on that bag. Get in on that bag. Get in on that bag. Oh.
Something exciting is happening on 56 KLZ.
It's time for our first commercial break. We're going to be right back after this with news, weather, traffic, sports, movies, crime, astrology, and our patented top 10 list, and maybe a special guest from Dink. We'll be right back.
Goodbye forever.
Coverage of AM radio, great personalities, a great signal with no FM signal fade. We're Colorado's first country FM on AM 56 KLZ.
Hi, I'm Paxton Mills, and this is my friend the Kim Chicken, and we'd like to invite you to attend Kim's 85 Scream in the Dark Haunted House. Get out of here. Scream in the Dark begins October 10th and runs through November 2nd at Celebrity Sports Center, 888 South Colorado Boulevard. Kim's Scream in the Dark Haunted House benefits the Kim Good Neighbor Fund, part of the Friends of Man charity. Scream in the Dark has over 15 rooms of fright, featuring live snakes, tarantulas, and terrifying surprises. Warning, Scream in the Dark may be yours. Goodbye now.
From Denver, Colorado to Little Rock, Arkansas. More people buy their waterbeds from Big Sur Waterbeds than any other waterbed store in America.
This is the very best selection that we found anywhere.
The prices were lower here at Big Sur.
Isn't it time you made the switch to Big Sur? The Westbrook with mirror and double cupboards is just $199.99.
They really are better.
Big Sur Waterbeds, America's largest, at 5150 North Federal and I-225 in the Valley next to Levis.
To improve the classic Jaguar sedan, we studied it carefully. Gave it more glass, a crisper roofline, a more fluid shape. Jaguar Series 3, a great classic refined. Inside, superb leather seats, adjustable lumbar support, rare walnut dash and cruise control. Jaguar XJ Series 3, the first new Jaguar sedan in a decade.
You wear it well, Digester. You wear it well, Digester. Taste that cola, bright and bold, little tiny root beer too. That lemon lime so crystal cold, it all looks good on you. The great looking taste of Digester. Ooh, you wear it well.
The last time you had a thick, juicy charbroiled steak? Well, right now, Rancher's Beef is celebrating their grand opening in Aurora. You can get 160 pounds of USDA choice beef for only $1.29 a pound. So now's the time to stock your freezer with quality you can taste. Loins, ribs, plates, and flanks. Listen, these guys are going hog wild. With this purchase, we'll give you 80 pounds of pork and poultry absolutely free. That's 20 pounds of fresh fryers, 20 pounds of lean pork chops, 20 pounds of lean sliced bacon, and 20 pounds of smoked ham free. With Rancher's Beef, you get all the 204 pounds of beef, pork, and poultry for just 4 months for 6 months. Now hold on. That's not all. For the first 50 customers calling in, receiving cutting time, and open 90-day customers, they'll throw in 60 free steaks. That's 20 ribeyes, 20 New York strips, and 20 filet mignons. Call Rancher's Beef now at 680-8555. Rancher's Beef, 15132 East Hampton and Chambers, south of I-225 and Parker exit. Major credit cards accepted or 90 days, same as cash, no interest.
Cut the screen.
We're back and we're releasing our pubis in the studio. It's the Jaguar Morning Show in the afternoon. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. You're in segment 2, Jay.
And this is such a beautiful segment. People come to us all the time. They're like, obviously I love the workout. And Wake Up with Jay is pure, unadulterated art. But segment 2, news, sports, weather, traffic, all those fun things are just really put a spin towards fun on my day.
That's right. And if you've never watched the show before, you may be wondering, why do we wear the shorts? And the shorts is because on episode 1, way back in the day, we listened to you. We got a lot of feedback that says, hey, we like the workout segment when you switch to the serious news gear. We're going to still need to see a little leg. And so that's what we stuck with. You guys asked for it. You asked, we listen. If tomorrow there was a campaign for us to wear ski parkas, we'd do that.
That's right.
But right now, I'm going to wear a sort of a Drake sweater, and Jay is going to enjoy his news outfit. And we've got headlines out the yin-yang for you. Trump is back in the news, Jay. He's sending the military to the border with Jay's pubis in tow.
What could possibly go wrong? You don't want to put my pubis on the border because it's going to draw people from both sides. We're going to have a war on our hands.
That's right, Jay. I happen to have a friend whose brother was sent to the front lines. This is for real. This morning was told last night at midnight that he needed to get on a plane, fly to Texas, and then take a bus down to be on the border this morning. There are really people on the border with guns this morning, so that's exciting. Our neighbor is being greeted with Firearms America.
That's right, which is the same way I said hello to my neighbor this morning, too. To be fair, though, he had voted for Hillary. I feel I'm slipping my rights.
Jay's coming out with a little bit of truth.
I'm coming out with this thing. This is Jaguar.
Oh, we're just giving you a real hoot and a holler. Thanks to Matt and Sarah for really lighting up the live feed.
You're keeping it fresh for the people. You're the Smuckers. We're the peanut butter. Wally's the bread. And together, we're all going to mush it together. We're going to get our jaws closed.
Now, this is a live look at Denver. The sun hasn't quite come up. We're on spring hours. It's 1:35 in the afternoon. The sun doesn't come up until about 2:30. So you might see it at the end of the traffic segment. A few spots of sunlight. We're at the 38th floor of the Hamlish building. Send us food, treats, whatever else is on the GoPuff or Postmates app.
That is
700
right.
Calamath. We'll eat something live on the air.
To be fair,
and you could have a piece of Jay's clothing.
That's
right.
Like that? Sarah, go ahead and hop in those comments and tell them the joy of what happens. You send us food, I will remove one article of clothing.
That's
I will
great.
place it into an envelope for you, and I will mail it to your house. I'm not attached to these clothes. None of these clothes were given to me by my grandma. I don't need to keep them for the rest of my life. I got these clothes at a Ross.
So I think we've learned that Trump has people at the border. Okay, we've got a weather update. Let's move on. It's all depressing. Here's the thing. It's not just about you. What's it like out for other people, Jay? It's 14.
Going to be freezing cold tonight. It's going to really get down there. And then tomorrow, opening day for the Rockies. We'll talk about that later. But there are going to be a chance for some snow tomorrow.
Guys, there is a terrible, terrible amount of snow happening. It's 14 degrees today. Tomorrow during Rockies opening day, it's going to be problematic for you. You're going to want to wear an extra parka, slicker shawl, and Patagonia.
That's right. You're going to want to put something on the bench underneath your butt because what that's going to do is keep that cold from
Speaking of butt, down here by Jay's anus, it is a hurricane in the southeast. Charleston, Myrtle Beach, and Wilmington, take cover. There are real problems coming your way.
Yeah, if you're heading to Myrtle Beach for spring break, it is going to be a doozy. We're going to take a quick look at Colorado weather over the next few hours. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, it is gorgeous, Jay. We got 10-mile visibility. It looks absolutely picturesque out there. It is like 1 degree out. There's varying... We're getting, just moments ago it was 14 degrees, now it's 65.
And that's what they say, if you don't like the weather in Colorado, just wait 1 minute. It'll change. That's where that saying comes from.
Wait
you
just
understand.
a minute, that's right, Jay.
Slow it down, just slow it down real quick. What we're going to do is take a quick look at the temperature around the world.
Yeah, we've got some crazy things happening in Hong Kong. It's about 73 today down there.
It is smoking hot in Guatemala City where it's daytime, whereas in Frankfurt it's the middle of the night and it's 45 degrees.
Now if you are in Honolulu, maybe you're enjoying Waikiki Beach. Maybe you're at the old Army Museum in the bunker. It's going to be 80 degrees.
And we are going straight into money saver traffic. You said to us, how are you going to save me money? We said, we're going to get you there faster.
Time is money, Jay. It's money saver traffic, and it's out there. Like we said, it's still dark outside.
Live look at Detroit.
This is I-25. I think this is Motor City down in Colorado Springs.
Oh.
Yeah, this is that I-25 in Fillmore to Cimarron area in Colorado Springs.
You'll see everybody still has their lights on because, as we know, it's not going to go in. The sun's not going to pop up till a little after 2:30.
Now, I did win the coffin races here in Manitou Springs, but as you can see, the Colorado Springs traffic all the way up to Denver is just clear as day. So head on up after New Life Church services, grab a donut, swing on by to Denver.
That's right, pedal to the metal. You're going to want to put that gas pedal onto the floor, and I wonder how fast you can get from Colorado Springs to downtown Denver.
Now,
how did you find out?
Now on 6, you're heading out to Lakewood. It's clear as bail. Get on the roads, guys.
Go just have fun with it.
Yeah, as the city's getting with trash and plastic and just cheap everything. Just get on the roads. It's clear as a day out there.
Yeah, you don't even have to worry about it. Drive your gas guzzler. Drive a big old SUV, or maybe even just drive a school bus for no reason. Just really drink up that fuel. We have plenty. You'll be fine.
Out on 470, you're going to see pretty much clear traffic. So just enjoy the day. Stay loose. Maybe take a Viagra.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Just take one.
Why not? Get the blood pumping. Now, obviously, you have a heart condition, or you are not physically fit enough for sexual activity. You're not going to want to take that Viagra, but you just keep it in your
now,
pocket.
We do want those people with
it.
pacemakers to make an individual decision with your doctor about what pills you're taking. Otherwise, we say just shove them in, guys.
Yeah, just grab a handful. I've always gone with the more is better philosophy when it comes to just the ingestion of pills. Have a good time with it.
Guys, this brings up a good point, though. If you're out by Griffith Mountain or Sugarloaf Peak right now, checking in, it is closed all season. There was an alpaca truck that turned over there a couple of weeks ago. I haven't been able to clean it up.
Yeah, once it happens up in those passes, once that alpaca gets ground down into the asphalt, there's really no coming back from it. It's going to be like that. You're going to have to bring in a specialty crew that travels all around the world and the country.
That's right.
Dealing with situations like this.
Whether it's Surrey or Wakaya alpacas, they are getting ground into the dirt up on Highway 285. It is closed. But look out here on I-70. We had this similar situation on Tuesday. Clear as day. Get up there, hit the snowboarding mountain, hit the ski hill, enjoy your day.
Let's see what's going on in Junction City. I mean, when 70's that clear, shoot straight past the ski slopes and maybe even all the way to Utah. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Get out to Glenwood Springs, have an overnight, then keep going, like Jay's saying, to Utah. Cross the border, you'll love it.
That is right, and we are here with a very special segment.
We've got a very special guest joining us pretty much right now. This is a guy that we see around town, sometimes at the Mutiny Information Cafe, sometimes out at live music events. Here he is, the man himself, Alan, representing Dink.
That is right.
Alan, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Jaguar Morning Show.
Excellent.
Our Alan Brooks is here. He has a number of Facebook pages you can go like, do all that type of stuff. But word on the street is that Dink is happening soon, Alan. What is the information that we're going to be sharing?
So there's an award show for Dink. I will be hosting the award show.
Oh, this is very exciting.
And when is this Dink award show happening?
So Dink is April 14th to 15th. The award show is the evening of the 14th.
Okay.
Amazing. So that's a Saturday. Yeah, and we'll be performing live. That's also information about that show.
Yes.
So that's what's happening. Now you have some nominees. This is a news service to the public.
Yes.
We have the secret exclusive Dinkies. We're going to go category by category. And now, Alan Brooks, take it away.
What's that first category?
The first category, Best Anthology Collection.
Best Anthology Collection.
Oh.
I'm going to go Pearl Jam. Wait, that's Vitalogy. Okay, we're our nominees.
Okay, here we go.
All right, nominees are Big Planet Comics.
Ooh, okay.
Locked, Stories from the World of Online Dating.
Okay.
Bottoms Up, True Tales of Hitting Rock Bottom.
There's my winner.
I can finally do that.
Finally, Loved and Lost.
Oh.
Okay, that'll be fun. And those are anthologies of like collections of comics?
That's right.
Okay, and are those local presses or are they nationwide?
Nationwide.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Well, that's nice. I'm going to, just as a pure gut reaction, I'm going to say the rock bottom one is going to sweep the category.
Just for
those
sex
words appeal to you, yeah, right.
Yeah, I like both of them. I like the rock.
Did a workout segment.
That's right. I'm still sweating.
This is rock top, you know. This is where we realize our full dreams and actualize on an Oprah level.
And I'm ready. What's that second category?
Yeah.
Second category, Outstanding Colorado comic.
Ooh.
Comic. Oh, like comic books.
Like comic
Yeah.
books.
I spent a lot of time
Obviously,
in
it's
the...
J. Gillespie.
Yeah.
We already knew that, so this is a different category.
Okay, and these are going to be state, just local
That's
comics.
right.
Okay, and what are these nominees?
A Journey with Strange Bedfellows. Junko Mizuno's Triad.
I like that one.
Otrevel, number 2.
Otrevel, number 2.
And then Peaceways Returns, which is about Patrick Swayze.
Okay,
What?
now slow down.
Now you've got our attention.
Peaceways.
Peace.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay,
Man.
okay.
So, if you want, this is the nice thing about the printed word. You can put on the Ghost soundtrack. You can read that and just have a great time, I feel like.
It does seem like a good night. You can even put on Field of Dreams in the background and just pretend. All right, what's that?
Yeah,
I
Alan,
was
what's
looking for
next?
Roadhouse.
Alan, what's next? What's the next category?
Award for Diversity.
These are the Dinky Noms, guys.
Yeah, so the nominees are Elements, Fire, a comic anthology by creators of color.
Okay.
Number 2 is Gumballs, 2, 3, and 4.
Awesome.
Number 3 is Lissa, Lissa.
Okay.
Number 4 is Pockets.
Oh, Pockets.
Is that about pull? I want it
Pockets.
to be about a pull shark in like the 20s. And it's just every pane is just him just chalking up the end of his
I
crew.
remember in elementary school, I had a principal. They all said play pocket pool. I'm going to go with either Gumballs or the first one, Artists of Color. That's my prediction. Alan, what's next?
What's next?
Next is Best Floppy Comic.
Ooh.
Oh, I just like the category. Okay.
Floppy comic. Here it comes.
All right, again, Gumballs, 2, 3, and 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
Number 2, Pope Hats, number 5.
Hope hats.
Pope Hats.
I like this.
That's real.
Keep going. We got
Yeah,
to
we're good.
We're going to keep going.
The third one is Nimu,
Ooh, how is that spelled?
N-I-M-U-E.
Oh, I wanted it E-A-U-X at
Ooh,
the
yeah,
end.
you
That's
did.
what I wanted.
That's because it's a Bad Baby song.
Indeed, I do. I'm a big Bad Baby fan. You know
Jay
this.
likes Bad Baby. You know this.
Fourth one is the Mind Gator.
Is it gator like alligator? Come on.
Mind Gator.
Oh, yes.
And then this one has an honorable mention,
Oh.
which is Everything's Fine, and on and on.
Okay.
Okay, see, I knew because we said there was 10 categories, but there was 42 nominees. There was gonna be a wild card in there.
If you've got some comments on the Dinkies, leave them on the stream. If you're
Yep.
watching on the Facebook Live, please comment and let Alan know what you think about his outfit as well.
Indeed, it's colorful. It's more colorful.
It's Hardcore Papa Smurf.
Oh, okay.
Enjoying the day.
I'm right behind. What's that next category?
Best work from a mid to large press.
Okay.
Mid to large. I like it. Not come out of my basement.
First one is Fanta Bukowski 2.
Fanta Bukowski 2. Oh man, if it was Shasta Bukowski, that'd sweep the nation.
It's his cousin.
It's his cousin.
Second one is Home Time.
Home Time, okay.
Then House of Women.
House of Women, I like the sound of that.
Then Tarantula.
Oh.
And then You and a Bike and a Road.
Oh no, I like that. I like You and a Bike and a Road. It's got some sort of weird, it just conjures images
It speaks
for
to
me.
Jay. Jay spends a lot of time on the road with just a bike. And I think if you could see Jay from the months of June through August, you'd realize that Jay's correct. That will win. That's our prediction. It's a stone cold lock. What's the next category?
Best comic.
Okay, this is a
Does that
tiny.
mean
These
small?
are just teeny tiny.
Yeah.
This is just a teeny tiny.
But not short,
This is
just
just a teeny-
small.
They have different shapes.
Okay,
Yeah.
then okay. I like it. I'm learning more today than I ever have
Oh,
before.
That's what we're
There's a
here
whole
for.
world of comics.
Education.
Yeah.
Education, Jaguar.
For the children.
And welcome to Corey watching the show.
Mini comics.
All right. Himawari Share.
I like that. I like the ones where that want to roll off the tongue like a waterfall.
I wasn't sure if I could say it, but I did.
You did really good.
You did great. That was awesome.
Second one is Mixtape number 2.
Okay. Now I'm old enough to remember actual mixtapes, and that's got my vote.
Nice.
Okay, you might want to hear the rest of the category, okay?
Okay, fine. Well, I've already voted for the first two he said. I'm like, I really like the first one.
Don't discount
and the
people's work,
second.
Jay.
Well, very persuasive.
Yeah, you're right.
Number 3 is No Better Words.
No better words.
And then the last one is Pockets again.
Pockets.
Pockets.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh, Ron Doyle has joined us, and he's really enjoying watching us pacing around and cracking up.
That's what we're doing.
Okay, what else? What's the next category?
Best work self-published.
Oh, I like self-publishing.
We are cranking for the Dinkies because you want them.
You won it.
You demanded it. First one is, let some word that's heard be yours.
Oh, that does have a good flow of rhythm.
I like
words.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Number 2 is Minority Monsters.
Oh.
I don't know how
I feel the
Does that make a joke about
I don't think so. I'm hearing from our producer. I am not allowed. I don't have an opinion on that. I'm being told I don't have an opinion.
Number 3 is the Big Gear.
Oh,
yes.
What a classic.
I'm being told I don't have an opinion
What
on
a
that.
classic.
And the last one is the Mind Gator again.
Yes.
Oh, the Mind Gator and the gumballs and the pockets.
Yeah.
They're doing
Really coming through.
I'm going down. And then, yes, and that's going to be the Dinkies. That's in 10 days or so, yes?
April
April 14th is the award show night. The Dink is 14th and 15th of April at the McNichols building.
I like it.
There are 3 categories.
That's where it is. There's the information.
These things are true.
Okay,
What's
and
the next
Alan,
one?
what's the next category?
Best work from a small press.
Small press, not a medium or large press.
I would say
Paying
Jay's,
attention.
I would say Jay's garlic press when he makes his spaghetti.
My marinara is so delicious.
And you, Alan.
Number 1 is Blocked. Stories from the world of online dating again.
Ooh. Yes.
Number 2 is Catboy.
I can't say that I love it, but I secretly love it.
Catboy.
Number 3 is The Chronicles of Fortune.
It sounds like a war thing.
Oh, Chronicles.
But who knows?
Number 4 is Elements, Fire, comic anthology by creators of color again.
I like that. I like that they're a small press and they were able to get up into some of those other categories. That means it's probably a really great book. Great.
Wow, wow. Okay, what do we have next?
2 more.
Here we go.
Yes.
Guys, these are the Dinkies. You wanted them. You wanted a full read of all of it. We're giving it to you.
We're just
mad because we're giving you all the Dinkies?
This is exactly what you demanded in the comments.
Come
What's
on.
that next category?
This is Dink time. Okay, I'll keep going. Listen to this.
Best webcomic.
Ooh.
Oh.
4, Drugs and Wires.
Yes.
I'm into that.
Finding Home.
Okay.
Himawari Share.
Oh, Himawari.
We had that one already, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Shade Runners.
Shade Runners. I like the sound. It sounds like Blade Runners, but they're sassy.
Yeah, you would call this segment Shade Runners 2018 because these 3 guys have a lot of haters, and we like to throw that shade right back.
Zing, 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 zing.
You can't get us.
Okay, what's that? What's the final? This is the final
This
category.
is the final category of the Dinkies. You asked for them. They're the award nominees. You've never been more excited. We're getting the polls in from the internet. You're at a fever pitch of excitement.
Last one is Best Zine.
Okay.
First one is The Hectical Inquiry, number 2.
Hectical Inquiry.
Oh.
That is not the easiest
Inquiry.
combination. of words to
The
say.
Hectical Inquiry.
And I
Not
said
even
it.
inquiry.
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 Okay.
Inquiry. Wow.
Inquiry.
Okay, and then we got, what else we got?
Number 2 is Ning. N-I-N-G.
N-I-N-G. Okay.
Number 3 is Ruck, mini comic coloring kit.
Okay.
I like that. I like coloring.
And the last is
I think 2 of them.
Your Garbage Fire.
Your garbage fire, and those are the Dinkies, guys.
Yes.
They are awards. They're happening April 14th at McNichols Building, and the whole weekend is Dinktastic.
Yeah.
April 14th and
I'll have a
15th.
table there. I write a comic book called Burning Metronome.
Alan will have a table there.
Yeah.
We will be there doing J.A.G.U.A.R live in the morning
Yeah.
for Saturday, and then at night will be the Dinky Awards, and that is happening at where is it happening at? That's information.
Now, Alan, you are getting some feedback on the internet that you didn't know the rules, but typically we don't allow pants on the set.
Oh,
Sorry.
And
it is
there are a few comments that they would like to see a little bit more of your legs and see you in shorts.
So when we have you back again next year, we're going to get you in some tiny shorts. Thank you so much for doing those.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank Alan.
Right on.
The Dink happening April 14th and 15th. Alan is hosting the show that night.
Yes.
It's going to be a great time. We'll see you out there. It is happening that day and time. So we'll see you then.
See you guys later.
Bye, Alan.
Excellent.
And that's just like the J.A.G.U.A.R Morning Show, to have an incredible friend on the show. So many wonderful people in the community. Alan is one of them. What a treat it's been, Jay. We're going to talk about movies now.
We are movies, and as you know, movie is short for moving picture. So that doesn't necessarily mean you had to go to the old Cinemark Gouge Fest to get it. You can see it right at home on your boat.
I mean, if you want to, go out, spend 25, 30 bucks a ticket, sit in that 9D chair and get popcorn blown in your face.
That's right.
But if you want real America Day, where do you go?
You go straight to, I went to Amazon Prime Video and I watched the Roseanne reboot.
Uh-oh, Roseanne is back. And sure, she did a Hitler photo shoot back in the day. We did find out that it's a parody photograph situation, so maybe there's some context. There's no excuse for that, obviously. But here's the thing, Jay. Jay enjoyed the show. Okay, Jay's hunkered down. He watched some episodes. He had a great time.
Are you saying that because no one did have a photo of the dress like Hitler around the world?
I don't think so. I think that's one of the things to have on the list of not to have is a picture of yourself dressed as Hitler.
That sounds great. You have to be a real monster to have a picture of yourself.
Oh, I can smell people going to the Google saying J. Gillespie Hitler. There's
I haven't said it. I'm saying that if you have a photo of you dressed like Hitler, you are a monster, irredeemable. Period. I hope you can mark.
Wow.
But
But here's the thing. Jay's been watching Roseanne a lot, and he's really enjoying it. Jay, tell us a little bit about why you're liking Roseanne.
It's hilarious, first of all. As soon as I tell you what, I watched episode 1. There's gonna be some spoilers here. As soon as that door opened and Jackie was standing there in her nasty wood shirt, I laughed out loud harder. And now, okay, let me tell you one thing.
Wait a second, did you really have it?
And these were one of those
I was like, make America great again.
What was funny?
Or more precisely, damn, make America great again.
Just before I watched this show, I watched all 5 episodes of Stand-Ups. Have you seen that on Netflix?
I watched with Kyle and Aparna. Yeah, I watched Kyle and Aparna's, and that's it so far.
I tell you what, better or worse, I laughed so hard at Roseanne. So much harder than I did, especially in the first 2 of the stand-ups. It hit me right away. I love Middle America and Donald Trump. Some of the stand-up comedians, they're coming from the coast.
Donald Trump.
I'm in the middle of the country, all right? 62% of the people.
Not surprising that he would love Roseanne. What's Aunt Becky up to? Oh no, wait, Aunt Jackie or Aunt Becky?
Aunt Jackie, everyone's fired. They're really.
Oh wait, Becky's the daughter. Right?
Becky is one of the daughters.
So is it the original Becky?
Yeah, the first Becky, and then remember the new Becky was on the one went on to be on Scrubs, right?
Oh yes, Sarah
and then
Shaw.
she comes in too as a character, as a separate character. Everybody's there. Original DJ, original Darlene, Dan. Everyone's there. It's the most amazing thing.
So no matter how you feel about it, Roseanne back out. The producers encouraging you to consume it as you would any other show. Jay, we are in the middle of a Jaguar travel segment.
And we're gonna just take a minute to breathe, because people get trapped in their lives in the city, and they spend all this time in a gridlock, just driving, they're honking their horns, and they're screaming at their kids, and they're trying to get from baseball practice over to the mall, and then get to Walmart before it closes. And I want these people to take a minute, just breathe.
Breathe the pubis.
Yeah. Just because you want to stay focused on you, because you're the most important thing here. You don't need to worry about it. Everything is going to...
Through the pubis.
It's all going to work. Just breathe in through the pubis. Just let the sound of my voice sort of just be the steady beating of the drum that keeps the rhythm of your heart. And your heart is life, okay? And now, take a look at the sun. The sun right here sets.
That's right.
The sun sets, the sun rises, okay?
What Jay and I want you to do is think about all the beautiful places in the world. Think about all the places you've been and what those new epiphanies brought to you on a growth level. And then what we want you to do is stand up from your chair at your work, put down your pencil, put down your pen, put down your smartphone, pick your smartphone back up, you're going to need that, put it in your pocket, then leave the office and never come back.
No. Quit your job. Your job is keeping you from doing the things that you need to do, okay? It's standing in your way.
Head down to Oaxaca in Mexico. Head down to a place in Honduras you didn't even know existed.
That's right.
Head down to a place in Antarctica and give a penguin a hug.
That's right. Picture yourself, you're Morgan Freeman. You're walking along a beach, and then there in the distance, you see Tim Coleman, and he's sanding the side of a boat. Now, he's going to need someone that knows how to get things, and you could be that person, all right? Just
Tim Coleman.
Tim
Coleman is down on the white sandy beach, and he's sanding down his little sunfish. He's ready to put some bait and chum in his little pouch. and he's ready to go out fishing.
Earlier that morning, he said, I think we're going to need a bigger boat. And then he pulled up his sleeve and he said, right here, this is the end of Shawshank Redemption, the book. He says, that's where the shock, she got me. Right there, and he points to that scar. That's the end of Rita Hayworth in the Shawshank Redemption.
Oh my goodness.
You're going to love it. It's written by Stephen King. Stephen King laid this whole segment out for us years ago. Stephen King, of course, one of the original progenitors of the Jaguar format.
That's right. Stephen King, a big benefactor right from the beginning. The first live stream, he reached out to me and Jay in a private DM, and he said, I like what you're doing. Keep it up. America needs it. And that meant a lot.
It really did. I mean, for God's sakes, he wrote Tommyknockers, and you can't do that without having a little bit of courage of the brain, courage of the heart, and a little bit of the runs.
Well, that travel segment never lasts long enough because I love to just explore exotic locales, Jay. But we're back in the newsroom, and there's so many damn headlines, we just can't get to them all.
That is right. It just, the ticker keeps running, all right? That's why I've been saying to Andy, we need to go 24/7.
We need to have a Jaguar News Network. JNN is coming. It's a lot like Know Your Pubis, but a full network.
It's a full network, and as you know,
it's coming.
The Jaguar News Network will be from midnight to 8 a.m. will be a full segment workout live, and then from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. of course is going to come with news, traffic, weather, and then 8 p.m. to midnight is Wake Up with Jay.
That's right. There'll be a full 9 hours of crime overnight for when you're sleeping. You can watch the crime segment over and over. We have lots to tell you from the hours of midnight and 9 a.m.
We are here at the News Desk, and I'm receiving word that Africa, are you familiar with the continent of Africa?
Yes, Jay, Africa. The largest continent, I think.
I
think so. Asia? No, Asia is maybe bigger. I don't know.
Who knows? If we get somebody in the comments on the Sex Bot page, go ahead and let us know what is the first person to comment the biggest continent will receive one of my socks in the mail. I will send you one of my socks. But for now, the continent of Africa, they're saying it's going to split in two. Did you read about this? Did you see about this?
Oh, and to create a new Pangea, Jay?
Yeah, something like that. Or maybe Africa 1 and Africa 2. Ooh. But what happened is there's a lot of rain in Kenya, and like a 40-mile crack in the continent appeared. It's like swallowing buildings up. It's going crazy over there.
It sounds like an erosion nightmare, Jay, and the people of Kenya are suffering the worst.
That is right. And so that whole continent is going to break into two. And they say that could happen as soon as 10,000 years from now. So just keep your eyes open, Jaguar fans.
Matt at home let us know that Asia is the biggest continent, but Africa, I think, is a close second. It doesn't really matter. There's the problem. Kenya's splitting in two. Can you dig it?
You say somebody did give us the information about the biggest continent?
Yes, Matt said Asia for sure.
Go ahead and direct message us your address, and I will put one of my socks in the mail for you tonight, just as you earned it.
Sarah June, one of our loyal watchers, is saying that she's trying to make a voodoo doll out of Jay's clothing. She's going full top to bottom clothing. So if you would like to...
okay, I'll put both of my socks in the mail, one to each of you.
If you would like to Postmates us or Grubhub us some food at 700 Calumet, please make that to the Jaguar Morning Show, Jay and Andy in Studio V.
That's right. If you want to send us some breadsticks or some sort of stuffed crust pizza, obviously my socks are spoken for, but I am perfectly willing to send you my shirt in the mail. Now this is a Michael Kors shirt, okay? That is name brand. It is so soft, but it's a powerful shade of blue.
There are more listeners that or viewers that are actually incensed that we didn't know Asia was the biggest. We did know Asia is the biggest continent.
It was a joke.
It was a joke. Hi, these other news programs are operating with teleprompters. We are operating with heart and grit and soul.
We don't know any information that's not in our head. We don't have a whole newsroom here. This is me and Andy, and then Wally's controlling 8 computers right now. He cannot help us. All right, his whole day is shot right now. He is literally running 44 separate
Our
days.
super producer, Wally, is working so hard in the booth, and big thanks to Wally. We're in the book segment right now. Jay's been reading a Star Trek The Next Generation novel called Strike Zone.
Strike Zone.
By Peter David, and he came to the exciting conclusion. And Jay, tell us about the finale of this incredible book.
Okay, a lot of things happen. I'm going to try to get it to you concisely. The Creole, you remember, okay, I'm assuming you're remembering everything that happened.
We know that you guys watch every episode, so we'll assume that you know right where Jay left off.
So the Creole...
Here's the end of The Next Generation, Strike Zone.
The Creole break onto the bridge using Jan, who is a elf. And he has mind control abilities. They get onto the bridge. They promise the elf that they're going to help him to heal from something called the rot. Once they're on the bridge, Picard is like, Jan, you work for us. Why did you help these bad guys get onto the bridge? And he goes, they're going to help me to not be sick anymore. And then the Creel, who promised he was going to help him, takes out his gun and shoots him.
No!
And just kills him straight out. You were like, oh my gosh. And then Wesley figures it out. Wesley kind of falls asleep, and Deanna Troi helps him to sort of get over the fact that he feels worthless on the bridge, and then Picard goes and helps him out. But they all go down to the planet. It turns out the planet with all the crazy fancy guns was just, it was an advanced alien species, and they had put it there to test people and to see if the races were ready. And they said, Picard, your race seems ready. And Picard says, we don't want it to a giant alien out in space.
So in conclusion, Picard makes it through. Some Creel gets blasted in the face. We are watching the Jaguar Morning Show. We go in depth. And Jay reads books for you. So if you don't appreciate it, we don't need any snide comments, okay? We need support for Jay.
I do.
All right? And here's the thing. Anthony Armstrong, we thank you for watching the show. He says he's a little uncomfortable with white men in shorts. That's why I tried to balance it out with this Drake sweater, you know, and try and give it a full modern look.
We are. We're bringing it to you from all angles. I understand Anthony Armstrong is a little jealous of my legs and the way they connect up into my pubis. And that's fine. A lot of times that'll manifest itself. You want to put somebody else down. I've always been a fan of build people up. Let's all just build each other up. You know, that's what we do here at the Jaguar Show.
We'd like to thank Caroline for watching the show. We've got a special guest coming up in the next segment. Right now, we got to go back to breaking news. We're going to pan out of Jay's pubis and right into your news feed.
Do I have some information for you?
Jay's got something for you, and buckle up, everyone.
The salary, the basic salary that you would need to buy a house in any given city.
Oh, gosh.
How much do you think you would need to make a year to buy a new home in Denver, Colorado?
To buy, like, to put money down and buy it and then pay for it?
Yeah, like the salary they're wanting you to have to buy a house in Denver.
It's got to be $100,000.
It is $100,000. That is the number it is. Which almost seems reasonable, because if you think about San Francisco.
Oh, I think about San Francisco all the time. My heart is in San Francisco, Jay.
That is $350,000 annual salary is what you need to buy a house.
Wait a second, you need $350K to live in San Francisco, like baseline living?
Yeah, that's like what they're saying in order to get finance for a house. Now let me give you another one. How many thousands of dollars annually do you need to make to buy a house in Detroit?
60.
$9,000. If you are making a salary of $9,000, you can afford to buy a home in Detroit, Michigan. So that's something to consider, America.
So if you're looking for a radical lifestyle change, consider the highly educated state of Michigan. Move to Detroit, buy a house for $6,000, $7,000, maybe even an empty lot for a few $100s.
Yeah.
Put up a tough shed, live in it for a while, get a cool job, accumulate wealth. Maybe go work for Dan Gilbert's company there, Quicken Loans. They subsidize housing there for you to live downtown. The point is, leave Denver and go to Detroit. Thank you so much.
That's right, because you're going to be able to afford it. You could probably work part-time in a gas station and have a 5-bedroom, 4-bath house in a beautiful city of Detroit.
That's right. And Anthony and Jose just joined us. Thank you for joining the Jaguar Morning Show. If you're watching on Open Media Denver 57, thank you for joining us. If you're on CenturyLink, we appreciate you all, our CenturyLink heads.
Yeah, our C-Links.
And if you're out on the stream, thanks for those comments. Keep them coming. Jay really appreciates it. He looks like he's indestructible and he doesn't need it, but he appreciates it just like every other human.
Yeah, inside of every giant, robotic, beautiful light is a tiny baby bird that just needs to be fed a worm. And you need to feed me the worms of sharing this feed and watching us every Tuesday and Thursday on Channel 57.
That's right, and if you're on CenturyLink, 8009 is the channel. We don't want any 2-digit channels on CenturyLink. We go 8009.
All the good entertainment on CenturyLink starts around the 7,000s. It goes up. Now, if we were a little bit better, we'd be in the 10Ks. But we're not. We get to a 5-digit number, you got to have full frontal nudity.
We have a viewer online that says that they would like to know where I grew up on the mitten map of Michigan. I grew up right here.
Right here.
Right here in southeastern Michigan. And now we've got a money saver traffic. We're saving you time and money.
That's right. Without us, you would be dumping dollar bills straight into your gas tank, idling on the highway. But we're letting you know those places to avoid.
That's That's right. We've got our air traffic intern Luke out on the streets. We've got the Doppler 4000. And we've got a traffic copter. And look at this.
Let's zoom in downtown. Can we zoom into downtown Denver? Would that be okay? I want to get a look because I hear it's getting crazy all around in there. But they're saying that the words are false because it is green. It is
Wally,
clear.
take us into the pubis of the city on the screen, can we? There we are. We're right at the pubis. You can see there's some buildup around Metro State, around that light rail. You're going to want to stay off. You're going to want to get off at Alameda.
That's right, and then just go ahead and walk for that chunk because people are slowing down. Although this view right here, a US 6, a 284.35B, it looks like it's moving. If you just keep pushing your gas pedal, I think the whole thing's just going to keep moving towards your
Yeah, if you're out at Wadsworth or Sims or something like that, you're out in Lakewood having a family restaurant meal, you're lucky. It's gorgeous out there today and almost no traffic.
We're going to take a quick look at an area we're Wanacia, which is I-70 at 275.50W. And over this bridge right here, it is moving. It's kinking.
Now this is a live cam right by the dog food factory. You're getting a stink in your car. That's because of that dog food smell, Jay. It's old chicken parts.
And that's fine. Oh, they're straight. This is the segment to end all segments. This is the one right here. Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows sports. Well, you know, what are we doing here? Oh, that is a beautiful jacket.
I had to go to the ladies and kids store and purchase a new item from the Nuggets store, Jay. We're in the middle of a playoff race. It's Nuggets fever time.
Now, would you mind if I felt that material? It looks so soft.
Absolutely. It just feels so soothing to the touch. The Nuggets are in a playoff race. They play the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. They need to win. If they win, the Wolves are just one game ahead of them in the playoffs. So the Nuggets will actually be in position to actually make the playoffs. They play the Clippers Saturday, Blazers Monday, Wolves again Wednesday, and then that's it, Jay. That's all there is to it. Season over.
And against all odds, Andy has dragged me kicking and screaming into fandom for the Denver Nuggets. I'm going to watch that game tonight. What channel is that game on? Is it like on NBC?
Jay, it's on Altitude Sports.
I don't get that without cable, do I?
I don't think so.
Oh, peanut butter. Where? Oh, no. I'm never going to be able to watch the Denver Nuggets go
That's
all
okay,
the
Jay.
way.
There are still tickets available on flash seats. Everything's fine. Welcome to Zeke to the show. We're in the middle of a sports break, but it's not just about Nuggets today, Jay, because tomorrow is opening day for the Colorado Rockies.
We're swinging for the fences. We're going to go all the way. We're going to, I predict, and now you can take me to task for this if I'm wrong, but I do predict that the Colorado Rockies will win the World Series this year. I said it first.
That's right, and if you're going to black out drunk tomorrow in the middle of Lodo like many other people, please do us a favor. After the game, drive home drunk, but don't drive home on the highways. Just literally drive into the train tracks, park your car, and take a nap.
That is right. You can sleep anywhere. That's the great thing about really being blackout drunk. You can fall asleep comfortably almost anywhere. I've slept in front of neighbors' doors. I've slept in gutters. And all of these places, so comfortable.
So comfortable to curl up on an old couch cushion that's maybe been left by the street. Or maybe a mattress that's left out behind an old Airbnb.
Yeah, who knows what kind of pattern you're going to have on the side of your arm when you sleep out in the world. You're going to have sticks attached to you when you wake up, and little leaves, and there'll be bugs crawling on you, and you'll have stuff in your hair. You're really getting out there. You're just making the best use of your time. You're living life.
It's Colorado sports fever here in Denver right now. The Nuggets are scraping on for dear life, for playoff hopes. I think, Jay, I might get season tickets next year. I might need to go to every damn game. Because I need to go out with my friend Jay and see if we can get back in the Conoco row and win a $5 gift card.
Yeah, as you know, we love Conoco. All you have to do is give me and Andy one shirt, one branded shirt.
One promotional item, we're in for life. Conoco, we love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for our Versace workout shirts.
Yeah, we got the Versace should have freaked those for Conoco.
And this is our most popular segment. Of course, we're talking about religion.
That's right. So much of our time on this show is spent just wallowing in the sins of the world. But what we like to do is just climb out of the muck for just a couple of minutes every week and bring you a little bit of uplifting, a little bit of spiritual, sort of good time fun. This week we're, of course, going back to the Christian Bible.
Yes, we've been in the Book of Mormon, we've been reading from the Quran, and now Jay's going to give a little slice of that old favorite, the Bible.
I'm going to read to you from Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. All right? And I think what that verse sort of symbolizes for me is that the Lord wants the J.A.G.U.A.R show to move forward. The Lord has given the J.A.G.U.A.R show hope, and it has given us a future.
That's right, Jay. And there's a couple key words in that passage, and I think the one that stands out to me the most is prosper. The Lord does not want you to be without. So when you're out on that street, when we were talking about sleeping on that old mattress, maybe that's been put there for you. Maybe you should stop being a little whiner. Maybe you should sit down on that mattress and have a little nap. And if you get a couple bed bugs, it's fine. You're going to be fine. Just relax.
That's
Just
right.
Enjoy the gifts that are coming to you. There's diamonds in your backyard.
It's probably because of your original sin. Every bed bug on you is because you are a sinner. And every time you sin and don't repent, a bed bug will crawl on you and it will bite you. So if you have, the more bed bugs you have, the more unrepented sins you have in your life.
That's right. And if your son gets bed bugs, it's because Joel's a little piece of garbage. He's not really DJing. He's making out with his girlfriend, Denise. Yeah, that's her name, Denise with a T.
I was worried we weren't going to take Joel to task on this episode today. But if you're watching right now, Joel, why don't you just go climb in bed with all your bed bug friends? You just have a good old bed bug party sinner.
Read the Bible while you're diddling with each other's bodies, Joel. We know that's what you're all about.
Get on your knees and say, Dear Lord, I have sinned. Please take these bed bugs from me. Do 500 of those. 500, Dear Lord, I have sinned. Please take these bed bugs from me, and you'll be fine.
A sign that the Lord is with us. John is joining the show. Thank you, John. We're in the middle of a religion segment. The Lord wants you to prosper. Drink from the goblet of opportunity. You have a wealth of manna in your backyard, so don't be afraid to unleaven the bread and suck it down.
That is right. And right now you're saying, it feels like I'm about 39 days strolling through that desert. And you'd be right. And that's why we're taking you straight into our patented top 10 list.
Patented top 10 list. This thing really lights the powder keg. It's going to be an explosion of activity, Jay. We've got a doozy for you today. It's the top 10 list.
It's the top 10 list. And I'm going with, today we are doing a little thing called Top 10 Body Parts.
Top 10 body parts.
You wanted it, you've got it, America. We are doing top 10 body parts. Andy Juett is going to hit you with number 10.
Number 10, no surprise here, the belly button. It's a classic. You have it or don't you? Is it in? Is it out? It's on all of our bodies. The belly button, number 10.
If you're like me, you got a couple of pennies in there right now. Number 9, of course, is the nose. A lot of people thought it was going to rank higher, but smells are on their way out in 2018. That was a 2018.
That's right, Jay. That's right, Jay. It's a very visual time in our society, and the nose has taken over.
That is right, but lay number 8 down on them.
Number 8, we're going to go with the knuckle. Jay, the hairy knuckle is so underrated. It protects you in so many capacities. The knuckle, it's got synovial fluid and joints and chondroitin.
And one of my favorite types of sandwiches. Now, number 7, of course, is anywhere on your body with a ball and socket joint. Now, that is, include your shoulders. Now, what an awesome socket. You get full rotating motion, all right? That's what makes it in a hot number 7, but what's number 6?
Number 6, of course, the breast. Everyone loves a male, female, however you identify. What an incredible treat the breast is.
Yeah, you know, the bearer of the nipple, and that's what I've always referred to it to. Without a breast, there'd be none of that good time areola. What? Number 5, I'm going to give it to him.
Organic or factory fed? What is it, Jay? Number 5.
It is the forehead, and that's why it's so popular, and that's why I'm continuously on a mission to just get more and more of it. I'm going to see if I can't take it all the way back to right here over the next couple of years, because it's that popular.
And of course, number 4, it's no surprise, it's the patella, your kneecap, Jay.
Oh yes, without that, this whole contraption would fall apart. That's just a fun place to play right there.
Yeah, and if you want to give it a salute, give yourself a high step. Jay, what's coming in at number 3?
Your left foot. The right one didn't make the top 10, but your left foot is carrying the brunt of this load. It's a great little piece of meat.
That's right, Jay. Daniel Day-Lewis knew it. Everybody else knows it. The left left foot. What a treat. Underrated, but certainly getting its due in this poll. Number 2, oh boy, it's your tongue.
All the flavors, little taste buds, all the good times. I can write the whole alphabet with it if I needed to, but number 1, of course, is the pubis, ladies and gentlemen.
Number 1 is the pubis. It's undefeated, even in categories that aren't about body parts. The pubis teaches us so much. If you're not breathing through your pubis, you're not doing it right. The Dalai Lama.
If you are concerned that your pubis isn't as good as it can be, as you know, tune in every Tuesday and Thursday, and we'll take you through workouts that focus on that muscle.
That's right. What about the coccyx? Matt wants to know. Well, the coccyx didn't quite make it, Matt, but that is a vestigial organ. It's a tailbone that we no longer use, but what a treat it is, and thank you for reminding us of it, Matt.
And keep voting, Matt, because with your votes, you can raise up. We're a lot like Reddit. You just thumbs up all the organs that you want, and we'll get them into that top 10 list. Maybe one episode we'll bring you a top 300 list.
You're in the middle of segment 2. We're back at the news desk. This is a live look at Denver. We're on the 38th floor of the Hamlish building, 700 Calumet. Go ahead and Postmates us food. It'll be great. You get a piece of Jay's clothing.
Not my socks. I got one sock going this way and one sock going that way from this episode.
Jay, we do this so often because it's so demanding of our time. McDonald's is back in the news, Jay.
Every day we follow McDonald's like a hawk. That is the #1 location, in my opinion, for the most delicious burger in the whole state.
Jay does love the dollar menu. He is no stranger when he's out in LA, kind of living as a journeyman. He likes to get in and eat 7, 8 chicken sandwiches at a time.
That is right, and that is still cheaper than eating 1 loaf of lettuce. That's what they're called, right? Lettuce by the loaf. That costs you $9 in Los Angeles. You get 8 chicken sandwiches.
What's going on with McDonald's today, though, Jay?
Couple things. Number 1, down in Georgia. You hear about this? You hear about this down in Georgia?
Oh, in DeKalb County, Jay.
That is right.
Right outside of Atlanta.
And what happened is somebody went through the drive-thru, they ordered their food. What do you think their order consisted of? If you had to guess, just a random person in Georgia, what do you think they're having?
I'll have a, should I be a Georgia person?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have a number 7. I'll have 3 number 7s and a large Shamrock Shake. Is it still Shamrock Shake? Is it April? Do you still...
No, the shake machine is down. I'm hearing word that it is down.
Okay.
So in Georgia, he ordered his 3 number 7s and a shake that wasn't and then he got his food, he paid for it.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
And then this is where we get a wild card in.
Okay.
He pulls the pin on a smoke grenade.
Throws it right into the restaurant.
Right into the McDonald's through the drive-thru window. And I have a lot of respect for that. Any sort of small-scale explosive, just giving that a
Jay
good...
has a lot of respect for that.
I always have. Ever since '99, I got into small-level explosives. My good friend Ted up in the mountains taught me a lot about them.
Oh, Jay's being coy, guys. But here's the real deal. There's a man throwing smoke grenades into open windows at McDonald's. I guess let's get on social media and shame him. I don't know. What do we do?
I don't know. No one was hurt. I feel like when it got a bunch of McDonald's employees like an extra 20-minute break, one person got scared and they all got to hang out outside and I assume smoke cigarettes for that time. So I think no harm, no foul on that one.
And just when you think the McDonald's news is over, you're wrong. Someone got a spider in a chicken sandwich, but we can't elaborate on that.
I didn't even want to report that. I love McDonald's so much that I made a decision. I said, as one of the co-hosts of the Jaguar show, I don't want to report about the spider in the chicken sandwich. I think
Jay's
it's fake
trying
news.
to edit your news. There's a spider in the chicken sandwich, you guys. But here's the deal. We're back.
Allegedly.
We're back
Allegedly.
for money saver traffic.
Oh, wow.
It's wide open out on I-70. Let's get a bigger look at that camera, Wally. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, the 328.65B on I-70, things are moving. There's not even you could casually stroll across the street if you wanted to. It's no problem at all.
Now, here's the thing. If you're an Uber driver or a truck driver, you're in the car a lot, you're going to want to get out of this car every 10 or 15 minutes to stretch your pubis.
That is right. You're going to, they'll give you, let's say you pop out of the car, you just do this. I'll give you a 3-second workout. You go, bop, 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 you're back in the car. That's all the time you need. You can do this even if you're trying to make that money
It's
lifting.
very simple. It takes very little effort. Just do what Jay does and you'll be fine. This is I-25. Where is this? Down in Cleveland?
Yeah, this is Cleveland right here. As you know, Rocky Mountain National Park, and that is closed. You're not going to be able to drive through there right now.
Yeah, there's another alpaca spill.
It was the same one. They just rolled. That is straight downhill from Mount Evans, and those dead alpacas are just
Sarah
rolled
June, our loyal fan on the internet, has let us know that the spider was in a Happy Meal, and boy, were the kids surprised.
Allegedly, the spider was in a Happy Meal. I eat too many chicken sandwiches to be able. I got cognitive dissonance. You can only eat so many before you cannot accept there's a spider in it.
And here's the deal. Oh, we're out of money saver traffic. We'll come back to it. I was going to talk about how many of those cars are filled with people with spider McDonald's. Now we're just back out to astrology, Jay.
Dude, you sound like Chris Murdoch on a bad day.
I have no idea what that reference means.
All right, we're in astrology, and as you know, me and Andy spend so much time studying the stars.
That's right, and this is a Sagittarius-heavy news break.
Here's what's happening. The second moon of Jupiter, Osinin, the second moon of Jupiter has spun out of the third house. It's in retrograde.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be affecting your entire week. Your job. Things are looking bad for your job. Now, on the flip side of that is that your love life is going to be, as Jim Carrey might say, smoking.
That's
you're going to get out there. You're going to be a little thing I like to call dipping the wick.
Oh, and you Virgos out there, try to give Jay a call. He's a big fan of Virgos. He wants you to reach out. We talk sometimes about when he's on stage. Unsolicited, touch him when he's in the middle of a joke. Climb through his leg, play freeze tag with him.
I like to make sure and offer you a lot of different textile sensations when you run your hand down my body. So you'll feel from the smoothness of the hair, and then in the face is such warmth, and then the neck is just so lovely, and then as you move your hands down my body, you're going to experience such wonderful sensations that you'll probably wind up putting it all down in a letter that you're not going to want to mail. No one wants to read that.
Guys, here's the deal. If you're a Virgo or a Sag today, you're going to be in great shape. Cancers, you're out of favor, but things will come back. Libras, also garbage. Everybody at the Rockies game will be a Scorpio or a Taurus, it looks like, Jay.
And if you are not a Scorpio and a Taurus and you show up at this Rockies game, you will be the reason we lose. You don't want to do that to Tulowitzki. He needs this. He's having such a hard off season, and without your support, no, that ball's not even going to fly off the bat right.
That's right, Jay. And here's the thing. This show's almost in its final segment. We're in the home stretch here. So as you're reading your cards, know that in the near future, we're going to be going to an incredible Wake the F Up with Jay segment right after this. We're going to have a little bit of a commercial break in a couple minutes. We just want to emotionally prepare you for what's coming up.
Listen, just maybe you want to take a couple screenshots right now, because we will not be on your screen momentarily. You're going to have 2 minutes without us, and that's fine. Maybe you'll learn where you can get a whole bunch of beef, or you'll learn maybe about a Shasta soda, how good it can be, and all the flavors and the song, but you won't have us. So if you're going to miss us, go ahead and head on over to that Sexpot page, Sexpot Comedy Facebook page, and go ahead and just write in the comments that you miss us.
That's right, Jay. And no matter what zodiac sign you are, today is National Burrito Day. And it's time for you to get in touch with your burrito that makes you feel special. Don't be afraid. If it's an extra double meat gyro burrito, get it. Don't just put the tzatziki on it.
Oh my God, I would give anything for someone to send me a gyro burrito. I want it so bad. If you send that to me, I will drive to your house today and I will sing a song especially for you.
As we like to remind you, we are at the 38th floor of the Hamlish building. This is a live look at Denver. We are on springtime hours, so we only get 4 hours of sunlight a day. We are in the northern hemisphere in Denver, Colorado. We're at altitude, so the sun should be coming up any minute. That's why we've moved the Jaguar morning show to the afternoon temporarily. It's going to be back in the mornings in May for you. You're not gonna want to miss it. But Jay, do we have a couple more headlines before we get out of here?
We do. A BMW, which of course stands for Big Meow Wizards.
Meow Wolf.
Big Meow Wolf. They're doing a subscription service for their cars.
Ooh, so if you just want to have like a cute little Beamer for like a couple months, great.
But you can change it like daily. You can call them up and say, hey, I want this BMW, and they'll send a driver there with that BMW who will just hand you the keys to that car.
Wow.
Only costs $2,000 a month. I couldn't really figure out, and it'll be gas, and it includes insurance.
So all you insufferable people out there that are already driving obnoxious cars, don't worry. There's a swatch of colors coming to you from BMW that you can choose from. at a moment's notice. Are you bored at the Nuggets game in your Land Rover and need a special maroon X5? Great, it'll be out there while you're after halftime.
Yeah, Tony will drop it off. He'll shoot you the keys like this, and you'll catch him in your hand on the walk, and not even break stride.
Thank God
straight
for Tony.
into your Beamer. It's going to be a real day.
He's been there for 30 years. Big shout out to Big Tony.
Tony at the
Section
BMW
9.
section.
So how much does this subscription cost, Jay, the BMW?
There's different levels. The first level is $2,000, and you get all the crappy BMWs, though.
Wait, what do you mean? You pay $2,000 a month?
Yeah, $2,000 every month. But you never have, like, I couldn't figure it out. I was researching for the news segment, obviously, and I don't think you have the cars overnight. I think you're like they drive them off for a few hours. I couldn't figure it out. But you can also pay $3,500 and you get the nicer BMWs.
That's wonderful. Well, Matt Pollock at home likes it. He wants an X5. Whether you're into champagne, fern green, cobalt blue, or just that classic silver, BMW is coming at you with so many choices.
I think that X5 is going to be at that second level. I don't think Matt's going to be able to get that X5 at the $2,000
No, if you want those
level.
going doors on that X8, you're gonna. I don't even think that's part of any of the plans. That's just you're a weirdo. Just buy one of those if you have the means to rent that many BMWs.
And I'm going to be starting a DeLorean subscription service.
1 minute to commercials.
1 minute to commercials, guys.
We'll be taking you to commercials in just one moment. So we want to take, right before we head out, we just want to do a little wrap up. We want to say thank you for being a part of this segment, okay? This second segment's super good segment.
That's right. The Jaguar Morning Show, for those of you not familiar, if you're just tuning in, you've been through 2 of the 3 segments. You're right at the tail end of segment 2. We had a half-hour workout at the beginning. Now we're in the middle of news, weather, traffic, sports, crime, religion, travel, astrology, movies, and our patented top 10 list. And now, right after this, you're going to be in segment 3. We've got a special guest, and it's Wake the F Up with Jay. It's going to be a bolt of energy. You're not going to believe it.
That's right. Let's say you're Mr. Toad. It is time for you to go on a wild ride, okay? And we're going to take you there. You're going to take, and during these commercials, for me, I want you to do me a special favor while these commercials are rolling. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to visualize your future, okay? And we'll see you in 3 minutes once you figured out what you want to be.
Thank you to Piper for joining us online. We're going to be right back after these commercial breaks. Leave us some comments, ask some questions. It's going to be Wake the F Up with Jay. See you in a second.
You blind, fascinating demon, right into their beady little eyes.
Doom for the 64-bit Jaguar. The best doom ever.
Welcome to Western Sizzling Steakhouse in Aurora. Now, you all know our family serves up the best steaks in town at reasonable prices, but that's just the beginning. We've also got Denver's best salad and potato bars. Why, there's a complete meal right here. But for you hearty eaters, we've got some of the best USDA choice steaks in town at some of the best prices. We've got it all at Western Sizzling Steakhouse in Aurora. Come on in. Let our family serve your family at the Western Sizzling Steakhouse, Parker Road in Havana in Aurora.
Listen to what people are saying about Levine's.
Prices are great.
The selection was great.
And I like their sales staff at Levine's. They're great.
All the prices were very reasonable. The selection is fantastic. The prices are great.
I know I can find what I'm looking for every time I come.
The lowest prices, the highest quality, and the best selection.
The only place to buy furniture is at Levine's. See our ad in today's Denver Post. Isn't it time you shopped at Levine's?
Warning. A formidable creature is at large and roaming about. The Jaguar S-Type. It may well be the best handling car in the world. First observed in London. Next in Paris. Then in Rome. And soon to be seen, prowling the highways of America. The Jaguar S-Type. Capture it. The rewards are magnificent.
Don't give me that so-so soda, the same old cola. I want a rock and roller. I want a pie. I want a Shasta. I want a taste for that. All the great taste Shasta has. I want a pie. I want a Shasta. I want a thrill. I want a wow. This is all I wanted now. I want a pie. I want a Shasta.
Introducing Alien vs. Predator for the 64-bit Atari Jaguar. You might not want to play it alone.
When friends don't stop friends from drinking and driving, friends die. Drinking and driving can kill a friendship.
Celebrate the 5th anniversary of the 16th Street Mall with Channel 4.
They said no more. They said we will not let this happen a 4th time, nor a 5th time, nor a 6th time, nor a 7th time. And I said, listen, I've drank far too many Monster Energy drinks today to not come out here and do a little something called wake up, you wake up, hey Denver, wake up. And find yourself, find your place in the world. You gotta do it. Make your home inside your head, inside your heart. You are a turtle. You're a monkey. You're a rabbit. You're in a race. And you must finish. You must climb upon the ladder. You must go so far. You must go so fast. You must be so true to yourself. To yourself. There's nothing left. If you're not true to you, then who are you going to be true to? Who are you going to be true to? And I'm going to slow it down. Slow it down just a little bit. Make ourselves a little room to spread out. I need a little bit of room to spread out. I'm feeling so big. I'm feeling so big. It used to be so small, but now I'm feeling so big. I used to be teeny tiny, but now I am humongous. I used to be so teeny tiny, but now I am humongous. When you find your place in the world, then you will know it. You'll be like, you will see yourself. You are like a river. You are not the reason for your parents' divorce, no matter what they told you. You are not the cause. You are not damming up the river. You are the flowing feel of water. You are silk between your fingers, and your eyes are bright and shining, and your eyes are green and glowing. And when I look into yourself, I hope that you look back too. And now, every morning is a chance to change. Is a chance to be true. Every morning you can be yourself, or you can be somebody else. You can be Andy, or you can be me, or you can have a beard, or you can wear a shirt. You can do anything that you please. Now I got an idea. Before us. The future is bright and shining. The future is the belly full of baby, and that baby's name is Doris. 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 Now 2 babies enter, and only 1 baby can leave. 2 babies fight to the death with weapons, with guns, with fire, with knives. 2 babies ripping and tearing. 2 babies with bloodlust. 2 babies wearing diapers, holding guns and holding machetes. 2 babies riding on a rocket. 2 babies on an airplane. 2 babies made of blood and gristle and bone and torn to pieces. That baby's name is Doris. 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 Now, babies come and go. Because babies forget. Babies don't even understand the concept of a calendar. Babies are never on time. Babies are unable to drive a car.
Come on,
babies. Oh, get it together, babies. Especially
we're exhausted by your
tardiness.
We're exhausted by your
tardiness. The baby's name is Doris. The baby's name is Doris. The baby's name is Doris. And he's exhausted.
I'm exhausted by babies. I can't believe Doris did this to us. Again, Jay? Again? Come on, Doris. You said to be at Golden Corral at 7. We were all there at 6:45. When did you show up? 8:30.
Fool me once, shame on Doris. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me once, then shame on Doris. Fool me twice, then shame on me.
Come on,
Got reservations tonight. We're going to Golden Corral. We're gonna eat so many rolls and so many potatoes and so much macaroni. And they've got a ice cream machine, and you raise it up, and it comes down vanilla, and it comes down chocolate, or it comes down swirl, and upon the tongue, you place the sprinkles. The baby's name is
Sprinkle the Jimmies.
The baby's name is
Sprinkle the Jimmies.
The baby's name is The baby's name is
Come on, Doris. We waited for you at the community center for 3 hours. You just had to keep swimming laps. You said, I want to qualify for the Olympics, Dad. I want to qualify for the juniors. And you know what? That's fine. Ambition is fine. But Doris, we were waiting for 3 hours.
3 hours.
And Aunt Bernanda had a little bit of a mini stroke.
Aunt Bernanda had a little bit of a mini stroke.
She forgot where she was.
She forgot where she was.
She walked into a dentist's office that was next to the YMCA.
Right next to the YMCA.
And you know what that doctor told her?
What?
He said, Doris, get your act together!
Doris! Doris! Doris, get your act together!
Come on, Doris.
I'm sick of your crap.
You're blowing it.
Doris, you have caused the problems in the world. You know what, though?
Come on.
I could talk like this forever. We got a special guest today, isn't that right?
That's right. Let's forget about Doris. Let's turn our frowns upside down and get away from that tardy-ass baby. We've got someone real special all the way from Los Angeles, California. A burst of sunshine. Please welcome to the Jaguar Morning Show, Barbara Gray. Thank you for joining us, Barbara.
What we'd like to
this
do
is wherever you want to be.
We like to bring people in and then start a drum beat going and give them no preparation. Watch this.
Oh.
I'm not born, I was hatched. I'm a duck, I'm a duck. I'm not born, I was hatched. I'm a duck, I'm a duck, and I'm like quack.
I'm like quack.
I'm like quack.
Quack, quack. Does anyone have any bread? I'm hungry, Jay.
I'm not hatched, I was born. I'm a cat, I'm a cat. I'm not hatched, I was born. I'm a cat, and I'm a meow.
Meow? Meow. I heard a cat meowing out there. Meow. Is there a cat? Meow.
There's a cat.
Meow.
There's a cat. It's hungry for milk, Jay. It needs some milk.
Somebody help this little baby cat. It's just under frame. Oh, such a beautiful cat. How did you get in here, little kitty?
You're such a gorgeous
I wish our viewers could see this cat, but you can't. It's just right under the frame.
Zach can't see it.
You
Leslie
can't
can't see it. Matt can't see it.
Oh,
There's
it's
a
so
tiny
soft.
kitty. The jig is up! The jig is up! There's no kitty! It's truly Schrodinger's cat.
Wow. What they don't know is the cat's actually neon green. That's why you can't see it.
That's right.
I only have one thing to say.
What?
I'm not hatched, I was born. I'm a dog, I'm a dog. I'm not hatched, I was born. I'm a dog, I'm a dog. I'm like whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, wait, that's a horse. Ruff! Ruff!
Oh, there's a dog in here!
There's a dog in the
Oh,
studio!
wow, there's a dog!
Oh,
it's
so beautiful dogs!
Whoa, it's a golden retriever!
I love him. I hate when they have hip dysplasia. It makes me sad.
It's okay, because they're so beautiful. He's so healthy!
This one's hips are fully formed.
Wow! And he has puppies with them!
I can't believe it!
There's a dozen puppies here, you cannot see them!
They all look like they have a healthy pubis, Jay.
They're so soft, and they all seem so friendly. This one's name is Jumanji.
Oh, I love Jumanji.
I love Jumanji. Look at this one. Oh, look at this one.
Oh,
what's its name? Barbara, what's your puppy's name?
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn, the puppy Sean Penn.
He loves El Chapo.
He's racist. Such a racist puppy, though. I didn't realize a golden retriever puppy would be so racist, though.
Oh my goodness, look at all these puppies.
Oh my gosh, look at all these beautiful little puppies.
Oh wait, they're all green too. The viewers can't see them, Jay.
Sorry, viewers. Should have been in the studio with this instead of at home on channel 57.
All you CenturyLink heads on channel 8009. How did you even get to channel 8009?
They started at 1 and they've been flipping all morning and they're there. I only have one thing to say.
What?
I'm not Bowen, I was hatched. I'm a snake, I'm a snake. I'm not Bowen, I was hatched. I'm a snake, I was thinking, I'm like...
Oh no,
Lord.
I was burned!
Oh no!
Oh no! Not by a snake!
I hate when that happens.
This is just like in Indiana Jones.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's a snake in
There's
here!
so many beautiful
There's so many
snakes!
snakes just off camera where no one
Oh
can
my
see.
gosh, I've never been surrounded by this many snakes before.
This is what Indiana Jones needs, immersive therapy.
Be careful, because red on yellow will kill a fellow. Red on black and you're okay, Jack. You're okay, Jack.
And purple on yellow, what a fine fellow, and
Yeah.
black on brown, go to town.
Yeah, yellow on green and it's time to scream, but green on red and you're halfway dead.
And orange on orange, eat some porridge. Brown on green, uh-oh, this guy's mean.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Or like green on purple is another twisted nurple, and green on yellow just chill and be mellow. It's a lot like that. But the thing is, if you're scared of snakes, let's say hypothetically you're very scared of snakes, tune out, man. Because this whole damn studio's
They
chock
can't see
full.
them. They can't see them, so they can't be scared.
But they're here, man. But they're freaking here. They're just crawling all over me, dude. I can feel the snakes crawling all over me, dude. There's snakes crawling all over me, dude.
It's a toothless diamondback. It's venom free. You're okay, Jay.
It doesn't feel like I'm okay because I got snakes crawling all over me, dude. Dude, there's snakes all over me, dude.
Yeah,
I got snakes.
they're red and yellow, so you're fine.
Oh, so I can be super chill and mellow?
Yeah. You can be super chill.
So I can just stand up calmly because I don't want to freak out the dang snakes. Gotta change my whole life to make room for the emotions of a dang arachnid. Next thing you know, you're gonna be telling me, Jay, you gotta be worried about the feelings of a salamander.
Oh,
Jay!
That's a slippery
No,
slope.
they don't have feelings.
That's a
They're
slippery
fine.
slope.
They're gonna say, Jay, all those big iguanas, they're looking for,
Dad! They need a dad!
They
You're
need
a dad!
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna adopt 5,000 live iguanas, and I'm gonna raise them in a 24-hour live stream called Jay and the 5,000 Iguanas.
Jay and the 5,000 Iguanas.
It's a children's book that I'm publishing.
People
Oh,
donate.
they went you go straight to a guest pubis. You gotta warn people on a guest pubis. You gotta warn a guest pubis. Pubis cam.
Pubis cam. Pubis cam is back.
Pubis cam. That's a close-up of the pubis. The pubis is made of magic. The pubis comes in many colors. The pubis is the greatest.
We're inviting the snakes with this.
You want to be go? Yeah, we're gonna hypnotize them. When one cobra comes up and he's staring at
Tables
you.
are turned now.
You look into my pubis, cobra. Look into my pubis. Look into my pubis, cobra. Look into my pubis. Look into my pubis, cobra. Look into my pubis. And if you look deep enough into my pubis, you will see every movie that has ever been written before or after. If you stare into my pubis, you can see The Wizard of Oz. Within my pubis, you can see Seven. Within my pubis, you can see Shawshank Redemption. In my pubis, you can see The Wizard. In my pubis, you can see The Wiz. In my pubis, you can see Dorothy Hamill. In my pubis, you can see the Olympics. In my pubis, you can see her lipstick. In my pubis, you can see Marilyn Monroe. In my pubis, you can see it all.
Limp Bizkit?
In my pubis, you can see Fred Durst. In my pubis is a $3 bill doll. In my pubis is George Michael's face. In my pubis is all the members of Wham. In my pubis is a thank you, ma'am. And inside of my pubis is a secret. I'm going to tell it to you right now.
Oh, the secrets your pubis tells, Jay.
Can I tell you a secret in my pubis? America will never know because we made a pact before this. Right before we came on the air, we all cut our palms.
That's a triple pubis.
And we put them together, and we commingled our blood. And now, all of us have all the same diseases. And all of us are probably going to die from the same crazy, freaky diseases. And all of us inside of our veins have some really terrible diseases. And the diseases that are in our brains are going to travel down into our pubis. And once the diseases are in your pubis, well, then the travels to your heart. And once the poison is in your heart, then it's time for all of us to die. And then you'll bury me inside of a meadow in the forest. A forest that smells of lavender and hemlock and lilies now. Lavender. It's a type of lavender. And it only grows during the Summer Olympics. Okay. It's time to gather our thoughts and to take a little look towards the future. A lot of people say the future's unknowable. I think they're wrong. I can tell you the future right now. You want to hear it?
I'm ready.
It's all going to go to hell. There's going to be giant fires burning everywhere. The roads that you drive upon are going to crack. They're going to crumble. You like national parks?
Yes.
They're gone. All right? We're going to go fracking them. We're going to drill for oil in them. We're going to open them up to honey. Do you like ivory?
Yes, Jay.
We're going to fully legalize ivory. New, old. What about scrimshaw?
I love carving on ivory.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hobby that you're gonna be able to take back up again. The environmentalists have been standing in the way of progress. We're gonna take bombs. We're gonna put them inside of schools. We're gonna blow them up. Education is over. It's over. You've had all you can stand.
No more school!
No more!
You're looking at it the right way. No more school. Did you enjoy school when you were there?
No.
No. Did you learn anything?
No, I wanted a big bomb to explode!
Exactly. And
wait.
That's
oh my! Oh la la!
It's okay. This is okay. Just because it's live on TV doesn't mean you can't talk about the fact that, yes, we're going to overthrow the American government.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
bombs are going to explode. Yes, of
never
course.
gonna pay our taxes.
Never pay taxes. We talk about that a lot. Never pay taxes.
Can we play our taxes?
We can play them. You can play them. You can bet all of your taxes on black. You can take all your taxes to the roulette table.
Like a bongo?
You can play.
10-40 easy.
Got a 10-40 easy. Got a 10-40 easy. I got a 10-40 easy. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to change it up to pattern number 72. Watch this.
I certainly felt a little bit of loosening in my pubis, Jay.
3 above 69.
I'm working up a sweat here. This is what we're doing. This is for Denver. We do this for Denver. This isn't even for us. We don't want to be here. We have $50 gift certificates to Tom's Diner. We're not even spending them right now. We are here for you, okay? For you.
We want to change your life. We want to be a positive influence. We want to release your pubis. We want you to quit your job. We want you to open that Christian laser tag center. We want you to max out your credit cards. We want you to stretch the amount of vehicle you're purchasing so you look cool at church. We want you to buy extra supplies at Home Depot for the house in case there's an apocalypse.
We want you to overdraft your bank account. We want you to get too many credit cards. You won't be able to afford them. We want you to get a second mortgage on your house. We want you to just walk right out of wherever you're at right now and never turn back. We want you to look in the mirror and say, I'm worth it. I'm beautiful. Look in the mirror and say, today's your day. To say, you've earned this. You are deserving of love. Look yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I am deserving of love. Say it.
Wait, should we do it?
Look in the mirror and say, I am deserving of love. It's hard, I know.
I am deserving of love.
I'm deserving of love!
Do you see how you feel now? Do you see how you feel so much stronger now? Without it, without these affirmations, you're going to get stuck inside of the horrible, life is so sad. But you can make it something special. If you just believe in you, and you believe in the power of the word, and you believe in your own space inside the universe. Look in there right now and say, I am special. Look in the mirror and say, I can do this. Look in the mirror and say, I'm going to be taller than my father.
Dad!
Look in the mirror and say, the grades I made in middle school do not define me. Look in the mirror and say, I am going to fill the tank up on my car all the way today. It's good for your car. Remember, Detroit auto industry is being saved by Donald Trump. The coal in West Virginia is being saved by Donald Trump. Our borders are being made safe by Donald Trump. The stock market is on the rise. Thank you, Donald Trump. Racism is dead. Thank you, yes. Donald Trump. Our school system is #1 in the world.
#1.
Thank you, Donald Trump.
Thank you, Betsy.
The Denver Nuggets are going to go and win the championship. Thank you, Donald Trump. Childress, Texas is the greatest city in America. Thank you, Donald Trump. Our police forces are at the most beautiful they've ever been. Thank you,
hot.
Donald
They're
Trump.
So hot.
They're so sexy.
They're so fucking sexy.
Every single person on every police force is sexy.
Hot.
All of them.
Harass us.
Harass us. Give it to us. Give it to us. We're not scared of you. Now we get into those last few minutes. Those last few minutes, we slow it down. Do 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 do. Trump. Thank you, Donald, for the future. Everything about you, Donald Trump is beautiful. Everything about you, Donald Trump's so smart. Everything about you, Donald Trump's so brilliant. Everything about you, Donald Trump's so wonderful. Everything about you, Donald Trump's so brilliant. Everything about you, Donald saved America. Everything about you, Trump Tower, Donald Trump. Everything about you, save me from myself, please. Donald Trump about you. Donald Trump is awesome. Now I know that you agree with me. Donald Trump is wonderful. Donald Trump is beautiful. Donald Trump's the only thing that you will ever need. Oh my God. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, Donald Trump. Now, every day is a moment to reevaluate your decisions. You can admit you were wrong. It's okay. No one's gonna be mad at you. Everybody makes mistakes. I've made mistakes. Andy's made mistakes. Sure, you might have made a mistake.
No!
She's
Barbara is perfect.
And I didn't mean to imply that she wasn't. Never! And anyone that says that she has is probably hosting some barely known morning show.
No.
Calling it art. Listen, one thing about the Jaguar format, it's for you. We bring you the hottest. We did Dink Awards today.
We did the Dinkies, Jay.
Oh my gosh, we've been here for so long. You've been here for so long, Andy. I'm like, dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-doo. I'm going to sing that song all day. I'm going to take that Thank You, Donald Trump to a stage tonight. That's what I'm going to do. What's it, Thursday?
Yeah, thank you for the border guards, Donald Trump.
Yeah, without you, our good boys and girls wouldn't be out there just defending us from nothing. So thank you. But we're in the final thought segment. We're in the last couple of minutes here. Oh. And this is where we kind of take you. We say, listen, give up. It's over. We had a good run, humans. And now we've kind of reached, we're doing the sort of spiraling downward. It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. People have been saying the world's going to end for a lot of years. A lot of different generations have said that.
This is it.
And this is it. We're the one. They've been predicting it for years.
Yeah, we're the one.
And so what does that mean? That means stop caring. That means
go out to Walmart, get yourself a plush blanket with a basket full of puppies on it. Fill up your laundry basket with food and throw it in the machine. It'll be hilarious.
That's right. It doesn't even matter. Go to a restaurant, turn on all their faucets in the bathroom, clog it up with paper, and let it overflow because it doesn't mean anything. Nothing means anything.
You've been watching the Jaguar Morning Show on Denver Open Media 57, CenturyLink 8009, the Sexpot Comedy Facebook and YouTube streams. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be back in... When are we be back? When are we back?
Oh, not for 2 weeks. Right at the end of April.
We got a week off. We're going to be honing...
The world will be over by then?
We'll be scraping this production to perfection in the next week and a half. And we'll see you a week from Tuesday, okay? That's April 17th, I think.
Something like that. Is there a show tonight?
Something like
that.
That exists? And Barbara has a show. This is information. We're not allowed to pimp it. But Barbara, the information exists. It is tomorrow, Friday night, at the Sexpot Comedy offices. You'll have to dig around online for tickets because it's a secret show, and basically it's sold out. But maybe if you're naughty and you know where to go, old Andrew will let you in, and Barbara will say thank you.
That's right. Thank you so much for participating with us. We'll see you in a couple weeks for another exciting episode of Jaguar Morning Show.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.